Yawn. Fuck Martha. Martha won't give up. Martha, Martha, Martha. Martha, Martha, Martha. Talk about Candace. Yeah, about that. Hey, Pulse. We're gonna talk about Candace. Hmm.
Well, hello.
Hey,
Kind.
she thinks you're the one trying to dox her.
I love it. I am the one. I'll take the blame.
Meh.
Meh.
Meh. Meh. Meh. Let's talk about Martha. I mean, Candace. We're
I
using
just think
factual language tonight, people. Factual
she
language.
heard ass. Hey,
Biological
I'm gonna go on
women
a.
have
I'm
fought
gonna go
for
on
this
another account. I'll be back.
language.
Hey, I'm gonna go on another account. I'll be right back.
Yeah, this is. I'm gonna be messy. Fucking Brookie. Everyone, we're using factual language. None of this made up names. We don't do that.
All right, this is my burner account.
Welcome
So
in, Brookie. We're using
yeah,
factual
I'm
language today.
Brookie. Brookie is beautiful. She's very beautiful. I've never seen a beautiful woman like Brookie
You're
before.
such a real woman, unlike that Martha person. It's such a fake name, and I know fake names. This gender identity.
You're neutrals. Hey, Pulse, did you hear what Martha posted on her Twitter? And now her Twitter is locked down.
Oh, oh.
Do you have those screenshots, Echo?
I can in like 10 seconds because I'm on my computer. Hold up because I gotta save them and move them.
Oh, okay.
Download. Now
Pulse,
she's
this is
got
gonna
it
anger
locked
you.
up.
That nobody's calling her out on. All she did, she locked her.
Rookie, where the fuck is it? Because you always post shit and then add like 50 million things.
I'm
Did you
sorry.
send it to me directly?
Here, I can.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I think I just seen it. This gender ideology. Yeah, where the fuck is this? There we go.
Told you. Hold my
Uh,
beer.
hold my beer. We're, we're gonna
Oh,
dive into the Martha saga.
did you here? I'll send you this. This is what really threw me over the edge. I'll send you this too.
All right. Yeah, I'll get ready to put them up.
Those gentlemen in that one picture I just sent you just now, seven of them were on that flight. They just got done hunting here
Wow.
in Great Bend, Kansas, and Great Bend, Kansas is like 2 hours from my house. Paul's knows where Great Bend is, and yeah, and she was saying that a trans woman would cause a T attack because she didn't agree with
What?
Trump's executive orders,
Yep.
and yeah,
Everybody, just so you're aware as you're coming in, we're going to be messy. We're going to talk about Martha today. Because apparently
hate that.
Martha is
Everything.
Marthing.
Every time
Uh,
can we just say? Can we be like? I know it was Marsha, but I want to be like.
Martha, Martha, Martha.
Yeah, look at this crap. Underneath were the kids' memorial, talking about the kids, and
Yeah.
Martha posts that.
So
Can you believe it?
I think we need to make people know this is Martha, so people don't question it. So hold up, let's
Oh, I
back
got
up
another one
a
for you to prove
second
it.
here. We're gonna back up a second here, just so everybody knows. Hey Sasha, this is Martha from TikTok. Okay. So Fisher Peak 123 is Martha on TikTok. It is now locked down because she is fucking scared. I have that one saved. I'm going to show that one.
Oh, okay.
So anything Fisher Peak 123 is Martha. We're not playing around. So, yeah, so Brookie was talking about this is children, part of the plane crash that happened in DC, right?
They just got done doing the figure skating nationals in Wichita, Kansas. These kids were there, and they were doing a class after the nationals were up because I live. Wichita is like 2 hours from my house.
Right.
And so I've been seeing all the news cycles that some of the national news ain't covering, like talking about people from Kansas that were on the flight and all this other stuff, right? These kids were there and they were upcoming stars of this. I believe they were in an ice club out of Virginia, these two beautiful souls were.
Mm-hmm.
And they were really, there's videos of them at the Nationals skating. They were beautiful, beautiful, beautiful in their sport. And then Martha says,
Candace. We're going to use factually accurate language. It's Candace.
I can't believe it is rumored, let's read this with y'all, class. It is rumored the female, in quotes, pilot is a man who is mimicking the female Smex. And we all know Martha loves to use the word mimicking all the time on TikTok. Named Joe Ellis. People are saying he purposely crashed the helicopter because he's mad at the Trump's executive order. Damn, I read that without my glasses. I'm proud of myself.
So, this is like a bad event that hasn't happened in a long time.
Since 9/11.
No, there's been other plane accidents. 15 years ago was like the last one, yeah. Not with this many people. So this is kind of a big thing that everybody is kind of up in about. Trump, Cheeto Man, those plane crashes today. Cheeto Man was stirring the pot about DEI. Martha's stirring the pot about this stuff. Joe Ellis is alive, if I'm not mistaken, from what I heard.
She is.
Yeah, she is alive.
If you guys go to my main account, you could see a duet I did that actually Goose had on his thing, and I duetted it.
She's Candace. Yeah, her name is
No,
Candace.
you misspelled it. It's with a K.
Yeah, it's Kandic.
And an I for the A. Yep. So you gotta be factual now, Tabby. Be factual.
Be factual. Yep. And she's from Canada.
Mm-hmm.
She's from Canada. And we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about it in a bit. So this is kind of Martha and her trash.
Well, she lives in Canada?
Yes.
Yes.
She's actually done some protests in Canada, which is very interesting because they might have been recorded.
Oh, some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. They're already started.
Yep. I feel I need to fix this for a minute here. Hold up. Y'all, give me a minute. Let's talk about Candace.
Let's not do that, Echo. No, that was me. Oh. Were you being naughty?
Oh, I'm always naughty.
No, I'm talking to Paul.
Oh. Yeah. So it's rumored that the female pilot, who is a man, mimicking the female sex, named Joe Ellis, people are saying he purposely crashed the helicopter because he's mad at Trump's executive orders. pilot is alive. Like Joe Ellis is alive, not the pilot. She's using people unaliving with her rhetoric.
And we need to address the thing in the room, because the pilot was an actual female, as they call it, a female. And now, because of her rhetoric, she's taken away from what females have fought for, to be aviators in the Army. Yep. We all know, me, you, and Pulse all served. And we know that females catch so much crap in the Army. They were like, oh, we're picking up your slack and all this other crap. And so they have to meet the standards of a man, or a male, as GC say. And they go through all the testing. They have to meet all the standards. The Army, the U.S. Army, is not just going to hand you over the keys to the padlock that locks down the controls on this $1 million aircraft if you not just DEI. Get the hell out of it.
This is another post. Is anyone else concerned about an impeding wave of trans-teerism in response to Trump's executive orders? This is them demonizing and marginalizing an already marginalized small demographic and community. No. Like, us just existing is wild. Shout out to Pulse. We're going to call Pulse out later. It's rumored that the female pilot is a man who mimicked the female sex named Joe Ellis. People are saying he purposely crashed the helicopter because he's mad at Trump's executive orders. She is driving this thing home. Like, come on.
I just shared it to a bunch of GCs.
That's funny. Or what if people who pursue synthetic sex identities don't make that other people's problems? If you have done that stupid shit to your body, then stay out of single sex spaces altogether. Either fight to create your own crazy people space, or use the unisex and single occupancy. So, there's this wild notion of single-sex spaces, and we don't have single-sex spaces in public. You have a bathroom. Get over it. Trans people have been using the bathroom. Get over it.
She tried to tell Hope on a live that she's going to laugh once this is called to an end, that this ideology is going to come to an end and it's going to fall on its face. I'm like, no, we've been around before Christianity, girl. So
yeah, like trans people have been around. Like, so this is not Reddit. This is her Twitter account. Twitter account. Yep.
She locked it down because I was an ass and I dragged her.
Yeah, she has it locked down now. She's trying to hide Candace
Instead of, all I wanted her was to take down those disgusting posts, what she said about because me being a veteran and me having trauma attached to the stuff I've dealt with, putting my 10 guys that I lost in my battalion in Afghanistan on a plane, flag draped casket, and seeing 3 military personnel are deceived. And she's trying to push an ideology. I just want her to remove it and make a public apology on Twitter. But she did it. She ran. She locked it down. Instead of taking accountability, saying, hey, I should have waited until the facts were out. I should have waited instead of just running with one.
She's in Muppets Live. So, yeah.
She's in Muppets Live right now?
Yeah, she's still in Muppets Live. So here's the thing about Martha. She doesn't care, and what she's doing is some sort of weird, I hate saying weird, but it's a trauma response to something. She definitely needs some mental help, and I don't say that about a lot of people.
Tabby, the second A is an I. Candice.
It's at least how she spelled down one of the things.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And they say that we do the DOXing, but actually, no, it's without the L. Without the L.
Here's another one of her posts. Midwives are just lackeys for the medical industry complex now. They don't really care about women. They go through and they are thoroughly indoctrinated. Huh? Like what? Make that make sense.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
I just shared it. They said that they're going to be over in a bit.
Oh.
Look at there. Instead of taking accountability, she locked it down.
Lockdown. Only confirmed followers have access to Fisher Peak 123's posts and complete profile to follow the button to send the follow post.
He's not going to be accepting any followers for a long
time. No. They are in a thorough scrub the internet type moment.
Yeah.
So.
Because in Canada, with this kind of rhetoric she is doing, she can be charged with a hate crime.
Yep. Yep. This was interesting. There was a message saying, make a background. Martha says, women's face is more offensive than blackface.
Oh? And you have all the nuggies. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, Muppet was only gone for 2 days. She came back.
Yep. Someone said
Who said that? That was Martha saying
bought
that
a baby. Yeah, women's face is worse than blackface, according to Martha. If you've never heard her say that, she does say that shit.
She leaves.
Someone posted this saying they bought a baby who will never have their mom. You've lost part of your soul if you think this is okay. Oh, give that baby to its mommy. You narcissist transhumanist.
What the hell? Is she just making up her own words as we go?
No, that was me. No.
Oh.
Candace. Yes, not Martha. Candace.
No, that second A, Tabby's an I.
Right.
We gotta be factual. We gotta give all the facts.
We're gonna use factual language on TikTok from now on. None of these fake names. None of these pronouns.
Tabby,
it's just
I don't know if you. I know we kind of had a little falling out, but Tabby, I'm officially Brooke now. I legally Brooke. So when people come in here and they say my dead name, I just laugh at them. They're like, "No, that's your government name, Brooke." I'm like, actually, no, it's not.
Yep.
Nice try. Because of the GCs, I got gifts from them when I was sitting with them, and they gave me $140. I cashed out. I had to add a little bit more of my money, and I was able to change my name and my gender. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm starting to work on that centering. My bad.
You're good. That's why we always talk about that. So. Oh, where'd it go?
Really
it's there. Recenter.
I really owe it to Christy and all of that. Ooh, something Martha HP came in.
Oh, Martha HP.
Yeah, something came in. What came in? What?
I don't know. Here's another post of Martha. Gay men take misogyny to new heights, especially with drag. Woman face. It's all woman face. Makes blackface seem kind in comparison.
What?
Martha, where are you?
Can someone share this to some of our BIPOC sisters?
I'm not going to ask them to do work.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to ask them to do work over some fucking YT woman tears over here about women and trans women. Her thinking that trans women being all dolled up or drag is worse than blackface, or it's even comparable. Sorry. Not only women aren't the only ones that can get dolled up and do makeup. Drag is perfectly fine.
I'm rushing to get my beats. What? Oh, that. Oh, it took me a minute. Oh my God, Bertie. I don't blame you, Tabby. I don't blame you one bit.
Is she really Cree? I don't think so. I don't know.
Cree?
You should get your own country. Yes, Martha should get her own country. Let's talk about that. GCs and transphobes, go get your own country.
Mm-hmm.
This is America built on diversity and inclusion and equity.
Let's and accessibility. We got to add the A at the end too. Accessibility.
Yep.
We're not going to... Oh, that doesn't... Okay, that makes sense. I'm lucky, Tabby. I was born in Michigan, so I can change everything still.
I need a thought. I want to play this, and let me know if it sounds like Martha in the background.
Oh, okay. Yep, it sounds like her.
Hold on. Fucking Brookie.
There you go. You finally got the name correct. You use factual knowledge. That's her.
That her?
That she uses the same language. I'm like, homie, at least use different language so you don't get found. You leave nuggets around everywhere, girl.
Oh yeah.
Take a cybersecurity class. Oh my god, they're DOXing me. Oh my god, they're DOXing. No, you leave crumbs. And the people that you piss off, they get pushed to their bedroom to be by themselves. So they learn how to code. So they learn how to look stuff up. They learn how to do all the stuff. Some of the stuff is self-taught.
So we're going to do this, and I'm going to be super messy, because that does sound like her. It does really sound like her. Let me play it again. Let's get a feel.
They don't care. We're calling 911.
Does very much sound like her.
Who hurt her?
She is in Canada. There was a protest in Canada.
And she was walking a boot. The protest, I heard.
Well.
Oh, you need her other account, Echo. Let me send that.
Yeah. Oh, Pax is here. So this is the protest that was from. Protesters clash with attendees. Pax, do you know how to say this?
The city is Kelowna.
Kelowna, okay. So this is where that recording is from. Oh, look, the recording's right here.
We're here to, they're having adult or advertising.
There's people in the background protesting. Let me make this a little bit easier to read. Hold up. Or see. Or
hold my beer.
Do this whole thing. Hold my beer. Hold on. Okay. People. So this is the full clip.
For this show. Somebody who supports the gay community but opposes the sexualization of children. Advertise that it is a sexual show and that it is all ages are.
Tonight we're having an all-ages drag show, which we've hosted a number of times here at Denenzi's. We like to be inclusive to all people and all the citizens of Kelowna and the community in general. And tonight we have the Salvation Army crew. It's Cruise and Christmas, or accepting donations for children that actually need help. And we do have some protesters out front talking about a sex show for children, and I'm not really sure what's going on with it and why, but we're doing nothing except hosting shows and doing our thing out here. So somebody's getting naked up there.
Oh.
And he's pushing her. Oh.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
They took the person's mic off. That's not Martha.
What the actual hell?
Oh my God,
That's
her.
Is that okay? Buddy, that's
So the clip cuts out, but that sounds just like Martha. So this is where it's at. The place, I found the place in Canada where it was at.
I know exactly where that was at.
Yep.
They were raising money to buy toys for children, protect women and children.
Terrible drag queens. Terrible queens. Raising money for toys.
So Martha is pretty active, and I think she's was pretty active in like local protests against drag and trans people.
Oh, she doesn't like corn too. If people are into corn.
Yeah, that's kind.
Is that her?
No.
That's
okay.
No, that's that one person that wears the breastplate, I believe.
Yep.
She is smart and doesn't like posting her actual picture up, but I have a feeling that Echo might have it.
Harmful to children is good for you prophecy? That's kind of sad.
What?
Yeah.
Call of prophecy.
I'm not gonna put a picture up yet because I don't know for sure that I have the actual picture of her.
Okay, look, I don't want to stay for long. I just want to echo, I need you to stop this. You need to be factual. Quit calling Candace Martha.
Sorry, it's
we need to use factual information. So you use factual information when you're referring to Candace.
We're sorry,
Candace.
Candace.
I have it. Sorry, Candace. I don't mean to.
Yes, you do not want to You don't want to mislabel the cis-identified female.
Right.
Right.
I mean,
Candace is who Candace is.
Maybe that's why they get so mad at us that. What? Whoa! Somebody needs to do something with old boy in the chat.
Who?
Child of a friend. Harmful to. Yeah, that dude's weird.
Yeah. Weird. Oh, thank you, Mod. Thank you.
I only have muting powers. If you've blocked them, I'll go ahead and. Oh no, that's muted. Never mind.
Yeah. They're good.
Yeah, I don't have blocking powers. I can just mute.
That's okay.
Okay.
Only one person actually has blocking powers.
Nice.
Shocking.
That makes sense. Because,
good job.
Because are you playing that other live?
No, I think PAX is in there.
No, I've got TV on. There. What other live?
Muppets. I heard that she's getting eaten alive right now. Muppets Live.
She was in Muppets Live.
Terrible.
I don't know if she's still over there. I find it extremely problematic as someone that has called out P3DOs. It's extremely problematic for a person to sit there and say all trans people need to have their hard drive checked. Does she really think trans people need to sit there and subject to internet history search and all this on a frickin' monthly basis or something? It's weird. It's getting weird.
That is weird. Why don't we go after the people who are actually committing the crime, like the cis dudes, the pastors? They should have their hard drives checked.
I want to hear that. Maybe some of these GC's husbands. That's.
But really, honestly, they can check my hard drive all they want. They ain't gonna find nothing because
you say all this stuff that trans women are doing or trans people are doing. It's like, damn, someone needs to come take my trans card away because I suck at it.
Ho, when you gonna follow me back, Brookie?
Oh shit!
This is my burner account, but I will follow this account. It says I'm following you.
I'm just playing with you. Hi, y'all.
Hi.
Oh, what is going on?
I would come in on a
Candace.
backup account, Jade. I would come in on a backup account because this will probably get. Yeah, they're probably mad as hell. They're probably punching drywall right now.
Oh my goodness. Tea, spill it. Need it now. I got
involved. Martha is spreading misinformation about that plane crash in DC, saying that the pilot of the Black Hawk was an actual female, and saying that the female was a trans woman named Jo Ellis. That's a Virginia National Guard Black Hawk pilot, but she's well alive, and saying that she got purposely crashed into that plane because she's mad about Trump's executive order. Martha actually posted on her Twitter, and I called her out on it. And her Twitter's on lockdown and refuses to. And now because I called her out in a live she was in. I was just and they were letting me spam the chat. Thank God.
She thinks you're the one doxing her.
Oh my God!
I'll take the hit for it too. I'll take.
You're yanking my leg,
Brookie. I apologize, Jade. Brookie, factual information and factual language.
Yes,
Candace, not Martha.
Candace.
Yeah, Candace. I'm sorry.
Candace, now you know you wrong as hell, girl. You is wronger than poop. Okay.
Especially don't leave crumbs. Don't leave crumbs and then brag about something you post on Twitter. And people can just look in the search bar with that title of that thing and they go through everybody that reposted it and boop, boop, boop.
Candace with the K is wild. I agree. Candace making these assumptions is wild.
No, you're mispronouncing it. It's not Candace. It's Candice. It's Candice.
Like, okay, I'm gonna call her Diced Tomatoes.
Diced. I bought some today. Kroger. If you guys have a Kroger, they have now in
Brookie, keep it on target.
Huh?
Keep it on target.
Oh, my bad.
Candace, not Candace sitting here saying it was a trans woman, and then that trans woman out here saying, yeah, no, that's not me.
What pissed me off is that the loved ones of the fallen soldiers had not received the bodies yet of those people, and they the final goodbyes yet. And even 67, and Jade, just this flight originated out of Wichita, Kansas.
Girl.
Because if you and I were to meet up, we'll probably meet just south of there. Oh shit, not me, Dr. Jade, my bad.
Right, like, shoot, girl, what in the world? What? Candace, who are you, bro? Who are you? Bro, who the fuck are you? I mean, who the frick?
Sadly, hey, show that picture of her Twitter of her posting it underneath the memorial of those children, those ice skaters' children, because they had the U.S. National Figure Skating thing in Wichita. And
that's crazy.
So
children were there.
I'm going to show where the name Candace is from, just so everybody knows. It's from her Substack.
Substack? What the fuck is
from
Substack?
Her Substack. Substack is like a blogging thing.
Substack sounds like
a blogging thing.
What's that? Haystack. I'm thinking of a haystack that here in the Midwest.
Sounds like a fun sandwich game.
Yeah, no, you know the chocolate haystacks that we get here in the Midwest, Jade?
Yes.
Those things are fire.
Ooh.
When I hear Substack, I always I'm such a fatty.
I am currently reading this tweet Echo has up here on their lovely background. Yeah. This lovely, spontaneous tweet is just so something else. Yay, men take misogyny to new heights, especially with rag, aka woman face, which makes color face seem kind and compare. Oh, whoa.
We can say blackface on my live.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll turn on living room switches.
Hey, yo, this is a wild statement to undermine blackfacing and then try to say drag as a woman facing. Like, oh my god, I am losing brain cells.
Well, I mean, no. She just can't handle it. She just can't handle the truth.
I just want to know this lady's thought process. Why?
She doesn't have one.
She doesn't. She really doesn't.
I could see that, but you know, there might be hope. Hear me out. There might be hope. There might be a thought process behind this.
So Martha is like the worst of the GCs.
Jesus Christ.
So
and GCs are still protecting this.
This was shared in a Discord. So this is her Substack.
I'm visually impaired.
Oh, I'm gonna do one better here. So this is her Substack. It was shared in a Discord server. What I am going to do is show the actual Substack in my browser here.
How come it's always the GCs that look so freaking corny? Like, what? How corny can you look?
A newsletter about unpopular opinions and general sharing. So she doesn't know that it comes up with Candace with her name. But she shares her Substack.
How do we know if Candace is a woman?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she's woman facing it. So
hey, like I mean,
yes, 2022, Jen.
No, you didn't, Jade.
Yeah, and her.
Yes, I did.
I'm in the process of figuring out her old Twitter names to look at the prior stuff because she changed her name recently. I'll show that too. I've been participating in the internet pretty full on for many years now, and I've been fully observing and indulging in many of the trends. One trend that seems to do really well is outrage, especially right now. It is if it's peaking, or maybe that's just what the algorithm has locked me into.
So she's faking it?
However, I don't think it's trending across all apps and search engines, entertainment, and social medias. Most especially TikTok, the video that invokes and sparks outrage do really well, most likely.
Ooh.
There's something about outrage that is addictive. I find myself staying on... I lost place. I find myself staying on the videos that piss me off. Watching, listening to podcasts and stuff that outrage me, feeling like I've become an activist in response to the topics that piss me off the most. However, I feel like I'm being absolutely bombarded with outrage from people's personal experiences with each other, the larger issue in the culture, the stuff that happens in the world. Go ahead, Jade.
So this is her newsletter, correct?
Yes. Substack is a blog. You write it yourself.
So she's basically explaining she likes to self-sabotage.
I haven't read this yet, but this is the blog.
She's a hate junkie?
Anybody that was watching...
That means she's staging everything. This means
Hold
she's
on.
fake.
Anybody that was watching Muppets Live and Hope was talking about a blog that was found giving insight into Martha. This is Martha. This is the blog.
You can't be real. You're yanking my leg.
No.
Well, she's faking it?
Sorry,
So
Katie.
She's rage.
Yeah, so she knows that it sells.
I don't. I think like she's placating on the rage by playing it up more. But there is definitely some trauma response there to males and male perceived.
My God, this woman or man is a hot mess.
Bro, it's come up. So let me read the next couple paragraphs here.
Oh, God.
We're also being shown the corruption within our Western world, and it's all kinds of devastating. It's like the internet is seceding and depressing me, and that's a tall order. My vibration, Our vibration seems to be pretty consistently high for the most part, but not likely. Lately, I've noticed how I view the world to be very skewed, very dark. A part of me saying it's because I finally learned the truth about the world. My biggest trauma and wound that has always triggered me and reduced me to a toddler is abandonment and feeling like nobody actually really sees and cares about me truly. So there's some trauma response there and like a traumatic history.
Hey, Amber.
What's going on, guys? What did I scroll into?
We're reading Martha's post. Sorry, Candace's post. We're going to use factually accurate language. So this is so Martha.
Confused. Hey, Cuddlefish.
Hey, Cuddlefish. We're reading the blog on Martha or Candace.
Hi, Cuddlefish. Wait, what?
Yep. All right.
What's up, Brooke? How you doing, babe?
Good. I'm kind of pissed at because what Martha put on her Twitter. Oh, sorry. Candace put on her Twitter.
We're talking about Candace.
That the female pilot that was in that plane crash with the Black Hawk pilot was female, saying that was a trans woman, when actually that trans woman is well alive. So now she's taken away from actually what women have accomplished in the Army and what women have accomplished in aviation in the Army. Because you and I both won't hand it over and let you fly $1 million helicopter,
right?
All the standards and meet all the testings and all that. So she's talking about not Martha. No, we're going to use
wrong person. Factual language. W Candace, if you're going to do that, please.
Candace with an I, with a K and with an I.
Yep. Saying W to somebody that undermined blackface
because that means
wild.
you disrespect the fallen.
Don't get it twisted.
Disrespect the fallen soldiers. The soldiers have not. The loved ones of the soldiers have not received their bodies yet. And
the remains, yeah,
it's disgusting.
Yeah, that's wild. I mean, I'll be very honest. When they had that damn press conference, I did not agree with what the president said. I was not too keen on that. I was like, bro, I get you're from New York, and I understand that like you're a whole different breed up there, but that just was not in a good place.
All right, I want to read more of this.
I'm here to call you out, Echo, because you told me ahead of time that you were doing this. I told you, let me know when you go live.
I was planning this for tomorrow, but it was too sweet not to do tonight.
You could have just sent me in fucking Discord, motherfucker. Sorry. I'm fucking sour.
Italia, are you who I think you are?
Katie.
Yeah, it's Katie.
You have the most recognizable voice.
I'll let y'all have fun with y'all's.
Wait, did you say? Right. Did you have a recognizable voice?
Y'all take care.
Yes, very recognizable voice.
Yeah, it's the autism. I know.
Oh. And 10 out of 10, the autism. I love it.
All right, let's dive into Martha's Substack. I want to keep reading this because there's a little bit more here to it.
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to start back over with my biggest trauma. My biggest trauma. Yes, Kate and Candace. Candace, not Martha.
Candice.
Anybody wants to read it? Candice964.substack.com. I'm sure she will be taking it down tonight. I gotta have the Wayback Machine index this.
You didn't
save it yet? I will be doing that. Yes, you can tell it to index it. I have the capability for that.
Did you save it?
I'm on it right now, so I'm just going to save the whole thing to a PDF.
Well, I mean, if you save it to a PDF, make sure that she doesn't get a hold of it.
No,
Martha is
this will
awesome.
forever live
I
on.
hope her and her family.
No, Candace.
I'm talking about that PDF thing that you have in your background, just behind this.
Yeah, I will.
PDF diminishing, yeah.
Yep, I will be.
Candice.
All right, so my biggest trauma and wound that has always triggered me and reduced me to a toddler is abandonment and feeling like nobody actually really sees or cares about me truly. So this core belief, which only used to rear its hijacked head when triggered in my romantic relations, coupled with the outlook that started to take its hold, proving to really actually bring me down as worryingly consistent, in a worryingly consistent way. I'm starting to see a world where nobody actually sees or cares about each other at all, where the majority of people are narcissistic and too messed up to let in my world, my inner mental world, and the world the internet reflects to me seems to be as one as it feels like an objective reality as a whole. What the fuck?
Hey, Echo. You are saving this like usual, correct?
I'm not recording it. No.
Oh, you're not recording it?
No.
Are you are you going to end up like downloading it from?
I probably will. See if I get flagged.
Okay, good. I hope so, because I want to do a thing, and I'll let you know what I want to do a thing. I'll talk to you in the back end.
Can we do a commercial break? Candice, Candice, on the TikTok shop, they have these nice little journals called the Shadow Work Journal. It sounds like there's some shadow work you need to do. And it's not witchy. Yep. It's actually a psychiatrist that agreed to it, Carl Jung. He was the one that coined
Good Rookie's TikTok shop for it.
Yeah, TikTok shop.
Oh, yeah, and if you're too illiterate for a book, try BetterHelp. BetterHelp will get you good help and find you a really good counselor to hopefully get your mind straight because, sister, you are lost in the
Real
sauce.
quick, Muppet did tell everyone to come report my live, so they're going to come in here reporting. Just be careful. Aww.
So that means you guys are okay with her disrespecting. If you guys report it, that means you guys are okay with her disrespecting unalived U.S. service members before those loved ones have received their service members. So yeah.
All right, let me keep reading Candace's blog here. All right, it's all worth mentioning in this piece, though I'd write an entire piece on this subject in the future. That over the years, the internet has been instrumental in creating a great divide. Depending on which side of the great divide you find yourself on, you will either be able to speak up about things or not be able to. I find myself on the side where speaking up is unpopular, ostracized, detrimental, and dangerous.
It's Candace with a K, and we're speaking about a K.
Josephine. All this has resulted in feeling very unsafe, lonely, angry, disgusted, mistrustful, sad, and maybe a little lost, which results in a baseline of mental, physical, and emotional stress.
Yes, AW.
I also feel the creativity has been sucked out of me, and I'm just consuming outrage and negative outlook, which absolutely abandon. Don't get me wrong, I've gone through large phases where I use the internet to boost my vibrations and wisdom and connection with God. There are endless masters and yogis and mentors that have given me extreme benefits. Yogis? I don't know. YOGIS, whatever that is.
Spell it again?
This is about to be good. Yes,
what is wrong
I'm
with you?
Very serious. A lot is
what
wrong.
What is wrong with you?
Are,
a lot is wrong
people
with me.
who do yoga. Like
they're
the gurus of the yogas.
Yeah, Why do you have her name up here? What is wrong with you?
It's Candace. We're talking about
what
Candace.
What is wrong with you?
A lot.
Apparently.
A lot.
This is fucked up.
Are you reading this? Are you
now.
reading this with me or no?
I've already read it. I read it weeks before any of you. This is fucked up, and you should stop this now.
But I want to read it, so I'm going to read it.
Didn't say an apology to the veteran community about saying that a trans woman was that pilot of that Black Hawk, and she's taken away from actual women that have made strides in the aviation world, in the Army, and saying that now that family does not want to say her name because they're scared of the backlash because of what Martha has posted on Twitter, and asked Martha why she locked down her Twitter instead of pulling down her thing and making a public apology. I'm not Martha, Candice with a K.
Candice, get the name right.
Candice Tomato.
We're using factually accurate language.
This is fucked up and it's wrong.
I know.
Also, she did put this online, so why don't you get mad at her for putting it online, not Echo for reading it out?
I really hate to interrupt here. I really hate to hold on, Brookie. I really hate to interrupt here, but I just, for TikTok purposes, wanted to say my age is 22. My name is Joseph, and my pronouns are she/it. Thank you.
Joseph.
Good to meet you.
We get
yes, Pope. This is very fucked up, but this is Candace. We're reading a blog.
I get that you think this is cute and funny or whatever. I don't like Martha any more than the next person. But you sitting here and doxing her and reading this like this.
We're not doxing. We didn't give away.
It's not doxing if it's public.
Yeah, she put it out
like
there.
that. Like if it's public, it's not even close to doxing.
That's fucked up. You guys are fucked up. You guys.
I know. I know. Hope I am.
I
know.
You fucked up.
I know.
The way I look at it though is this.
Hey, you know what's even not cool, Loss? Hey, Tabby. You know what's not cool, Loss? Is for one, you copying off someone else's profile, and two, that
just ignore them.
That Candace wants to make fun of unalived U.S. soldiers that unalived and there's 67 souls, and she wants to disgrace that tragedy, saying it was a trans woman as a pilot, when actually it wasn't a trans woman because that trans woman is alive.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
so welcome to 2025.
And now she's taken away from what women have done in the aviation world in the United States Army. Me as a veteran, me as a combat veteran that has lost 10 people.
I know, I can't believe it either, Lost.
I don't care if it's
This is what I would say.
What's
This
really
is what I would
effed up
say.
is what Martha did, and she walked down her
Rookie,
account and refuses to apologize it publicly and refuses to unblock it and take down those posts, and she wants to hide behind it. So it's not. I'm not responsible for shit after tonight.
I want to go back to being destructive. Tabby, go ahead.
Real quick. To the people that are saying that this is fucked up or this is wrong, we're just, you reap what you sow. And Candace has sown a lot of seeds. It's time to reap the crops.
Yeah, I'm doing this of my own accord, by the way.
Especially female veterans. She's making fun of female veterans, saying that was a trans woman as a pilot. Is so fucked up. Yeah. But we're not talking about that. She can say that she was sorry. Sorry.
Trust me, she don't care. Okay.
I know she don't care. She don't
care. So I'm doing this of my own accord. I'm being messy my own accord. Me doing this is not a reflection of people on my panel or my friends that I associate with or anybody else on TikTok. I am doing this because I want to read her blog.
I'm just here as a mod doing my mod duties.
Can I say something, by the way?
Yeah.
For the people who are saying that it's doxing, it's not necessarily doxing due to the fact that it's public, and she made it public. If it was private, then yes, it would be considered doxing because it is private information, but this is not private information, and that's what a lot of you are getting confuffled about, which is wild.
And also, Cuddlefish, I see that you love doing that crying face picture of mine. If you want my OF, just ask me, and I can hook you up with a free membership. And we can have a private talk over Cuddle. But also, too, we're not talking about how Candace, a.k.a. Martha, is making fun of female veterans. And you say you're for women and children and all this other shit, but you want to make these rude-ass mistakes. And they say, oh, she said that she apologized. Why did she lock down her Twitter? Why didn't she not remove that shit and make an apology on that Twitter instead of locking it down?
So, recap for everyone.
What's that cool is fucking like my unalived brothers and sisters and making fun of their fucking family.
Brookie. They're trying to get you to go off because they're reporting the live.
Yep.
That's what they're doing. Just don't ignore them. Ignore them.
Girl, we gotta keep it cute. Yeah. Keep it strong, sister.
So, everybody turning in, this is Martha on the app that we love to watch, and she calls every trans person a P3DO, and their hard drive needs to be checked and everything.
Echo, can we start like some of us don't know who Martha is, quote unquote me?
Yeah, so Martha is one of the GCs, one of the worst, worse than actually Christy.
Enjoy Mill Talk, bitch.
Yep. She sits there and she'll drag trans people until they're crying and they're emotionally just diminished and destroyed. She calls them all P3DOs. If you're a trans person, if you do drag, you're a groomer and a P3DO, and you have to have your hard drive checked according to her. I know, for everybody messaging me, telling me I don't need to do this, I shouldn't do it. I know. I love you all. Thank you for checking me on that. But this is one time I'm going to override that. Welcome to 2025, bitches. No, you're not coming up. So Martha is this transphobic, gender critical person. I'm sure people have seen her. Martha won't give up.
Is she educated at least?
No, she has absolutely no sources of factual knowledge. It is just her making shit up to make people look bad. She also thinks drag and Pulse, if you've been indulging, then we're going to be cautious about that. Just not factual stuff. She just makes stuff up, and she even says like people doing drag or trans women are doing woman face, and that's worse than blackface.
Echo, I love you, but we'll talk tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't like this behavior, but we'll talk tomorrow.
Cool. Definitely. We will.
We're just standing up for what's right.
Yep.
Because not one of them has said anything about these fallen soldiers getting made fun of, that their service was...
Yep.
And you guys say you're for women, but you want to take away from a woman veteran that worked her butt off, become a Black Hawk pilot. Now that the family doesn't... Oh my God, I need to stop.
I know, Brookie, they're reporting. That's just ignore it. We know that stance. We know she don't care. We know, like, she's going to just fucking talk shit. So just ignore it. All right. So this is her blog on Substack, Candace964 on Substack. So anybody that wants to read this directly, feel free to go over that. I don't expect it to be up more than tonight, so I will be saving it. Tiger, please use factual language. It would be W. Candace.
Candice.
So let me get this straight. So she made a blog about trans people, a public blog about trans people and her topic with her legal name on it.
Yeah.
So we're not doxing, we're just bringing out a blog that she brought up, but she was smart enough to put her legal name on?
Yep. It is her legal name.
So she's not educated. Got it.
No.
She hasn't taken a cybersecurity class yet.
Yep. And I honestly haven't read through this yet, which is, again, why I want to read through this. We read that paragraph there. Cool. Oh.
Can we show everybody in the class why I'm so pissed?
Yeah. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh my God, you just crossed a huge line, apparently.
Oh.
Yeah, making fun of deceased service members is crossing a huge line, huh?
Again, guys,
I'll leave it. I told you I will leave it on TikTok, but there's lines you do not cross.
Exactly. I don't think you guys understand that this is a public post someone made with their legal name. I don't think this is Echo's fault or anyone's fault. If anything, you should educate Martha on why she shouldn't make a post with her legal name on it.
Amen.
Let's read to the class.
Yep.
Is anyone else concerned about impeding wave of trans in response to Trump's executive orders? Woman. It's rumored, not, hey Shane, how are you, baby?
Hold on, finish the reading, Brookie.
Okay. A woman is concerned, is Candace. It's rumored that the female in quotes pilot is a man who is mimicking the female Smex named Joe Ellis. People are saying he purposely crashed the helicopter because he's mad at the Trump executive orders.
Yep.
You don't make fun of my fallen brothers and sisters.
This is a tragic accident that has happened recently, and to sit there and blame it on trans people that we weren't even involved in it. Joe Ellis isn't even involved in it. They're still alive.
Candace, a.k.a. Martha, posted that.
Yep.
Echo, I don't have an issue with you disagreeing with anything that Martha says.
Mm-hmm.
The only contention I have is
Get
you
out here,
sharing
HMP
Martha's
Tracer.
true identity, and that's the only contention that I hold, and I would respectfully request that you just remove her personal identifying information from the background.
All it is a link to the Substack. That's it. So people can read what I'm reading.
It's her fault.
Hey, tell her to take a cybersecurity class and not leave crumbs on the internet.
You may be incentivizing other people who have something against Martha
Why
to
are you
go
an
out
AGP,
and seek
Shane?
for her personal identifying.
I just don't care. I'll be honest. I don't care, dude.
Ray,
You don't care, but I think we all
I
can
don't
agree.
care, dude.
Ray,
Going somewhere.
you're crying, Ray. You're crying a big thing
No,
about
that's not
something.
Ray. That's Raw Real. Everybody, that's
Who-
Raw Real.
I'm Raw
Raw Real's
I'm Raw
actually
Real.
an AGP.
Yeah,
That's why he's so
whomever you are,
hyper-fixated
I don't
on
really
AGP
care.
stuff.
Again, wait, 1 second. Whomever you are, I really don't care.
Bucky.
I think you should be smart enough to. This is a public post someone made. If I made a public post with my legal name on it, I would hold myself accountable in it. And anyone who finds out my real name, that would be on me because I made that public post with my name on it.
Right,
Okay,
but what
maybe
gives
you
the
should
right to share that
educate.
information?
Maybe you should educate Martha,
Well,
or
we can do-
AKA Candace, on why they shouldn't make
I
posts
really,
with their legal name on it.
I really want to get back to reading this because I think it sheds a lot of light about Candace.
Okay.
Oh, they need to know if there's
do that.
proof
You're-
that this is Candace.
It's not our fault that she put her legal name out there on a public forum for everybody to see.
And then you go run.
And I'll be crying. Apparently, I'll be crying. When has anybody ever taken me off of my platform? Never.
First,
Y'all
you have
can go
to
cry
as
about
I
it. Y'all
tell
don't know
everybody
nothing
that
about
says
me.
Hold
that.
on, Brooke. Jade was
Oh.
talking.
And even if y'all do find out shit about me, it don't matter because guess what? I posted it, and I don't give it. Damn.
You know, like I tell everybody.
Like, talking about, I should be scared. Oh my God, go. Here's a baby bottle. Do you
As
need
I
a
tell
Do
everybody,
you
I
need
tell
a
everybody,
pink-
you have to be somebody first to be canceled.
Hey, Alex Ruby, and
Exactly.
also maybe please get back to Echo's thing.
Yeah.
I want to be able to replay this whole thing and sleep to it and sleep very comfortably tonight.
Yeah. Just
This is going to be my sleep music.
Yeah.
Amen.
Just to be clear, this is Martha. This is her Reddit. She was stupid enough to reply to Sasha saying, "Hey, Sasha, it's Martha from TikTok." So we know the Fisher one is her, which led us to this. Pink Razor, you are a whole racist. No, you're not coming up here. You can watch.
Oh,
But
it's
you're not
Pink
coming up.
Razor. Is that the stalker one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, no, it's
That's
not.
the racist.
Why
They
do
need
you all
to-
know all these people and I don't? Like,
No.
GC, start coming at me because I don't know y'all.
Hey, Echo, they're asking in the chat how you got to come across Candace. They need to know.
So this was shared in another Discord server linking to her Substack. Brooke, you got a violation. So it was shared in another Discord server linking to her Substack, which has Candace on there. It's literally Candace964 on there. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I'm doing this. I don't care. Cry about it. All right, so I want to read this, keep reading this, because this is definitely shedding some light into who Candace is. And I'm getting away from using Martha, and Candace is more appropriate. So, I have come to understand that what we think about access in it in the field and what we feel draws it to us. Positive emotions open us to it, and negative emotions close us off. So when we're outraged, we're both drawn that outrage in and closing ourselves off from the aspects of it. This translates as being open to more outrage and close off to the people, places, things that the outrage surrounds, which translates to closing our hearts to each other and the world as not to experience the hardship we clearly see others experience. I'm autistic. You got to give me a second there with the wording. So, sorry. Not only is there a great divide, but I think we are being isolated within ourselves at an alarming rate. Maybe it's just me and my algorithm, but I can't help but think it's happening to many others too. My foray onto the real world see people walking around with frowns, when trying to connect with people that are palatable disinterest. So she's talking about on TikTok. It is very long, so I'm not going to start from the beginning. If anybody wants to read it, you can go to the Substack. It is available there. I will be saving it as a PDF, so she can't take it down as well. I also feel a constant paranoia because of which side of the Great Divide I found myself on, that people in the real world don't like me anymore. Well, it's not just in the real world. And this is definitely true to some degree. With my unpopular opinions, have lost my many friends, and I live in a small community. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I found her. I'm not going to dox her and put her information out there, but she does live in a small community. I never know who knows nothing of me and who has made their mind up about me because of some debate I had on social media. Before social media, and before I read this next part, it's very much like people are disingenuous with who they are on TikTok. So they're not the same people that you actually interact with off app, if that makes sense. Before social media and the internet, people seemed to be quite fond of me most of the time, and I truly do consider myself caring, honest, intuitive, good person that likes to actually connect with people and not remain superficial. How about you stop being a fake person, connect with people in a good way, and just love and support people? That goes a long way.
Go for a beautiful hike in that beautiful area.
Yeah.
AGP,
I am. I'm being very careful.
What's so proud of you?
I think this person next to me is
Josephine.
Bye.
All right, I want to get back to it. I want to get through the thing and then we can have some more fun. But yeah, I'm being very careful. We're not going to talk about more than the blog. Her name is right there, so that's the only thing I'm putting out there. I'm not putting out any address, any information, any personal information. I will not do that. Okay? This is publicly accessible, directly linked that everybody has found. So that's it. So my name is blocking the link. Oh, sorry. Let me move this over here. I think that helps. Cool. All right, I feel like on an energetic level, the internet has given each of us our own personal warm tongues consistently whispering in our ears, showing us the absolute worst in ourselves, each other, humanity, and the world. And like the king, that warm tongue succeeded in corrupting, it's corrupting us, keeping everyone's vibrations low and in the first 2 to 3 chakras. This keeps us accessible to be fed off of, maybe by entities or evil that exist in the lower vibration fields. Keeps us from rising up to a higher consciousness, being creative, nurturing our empathy and love. Immobilizes us from doing what's right, disembodies us, dehumanizes us, weakens us, makes us susceptible to all manners of fear, hardship, disease, etc. This makes us easy to control, profit off of, and led astray from each of our highest destinies. Sorry, I blinked on that one. Martha has arrived. Hi, Martha.
Wait, Slick. I see that you're reporting this to the FBI.
Yeah.
Can we report this too while we're at it?
I've got to ask,
Hi, Martha.
like, why,
Martha, why did you make that crazy? You're taking away from women, Martha.
Hold on, stop. Martha,
Decorum,
you have a...
Go ahead, Candace. I apologize.
Listen, decorum amongst friends, because there are people in here reporting it. So let's keep it cutesy. Martha, you do have an echo going on.
I think that's crazy that Martha made fun of a deceased service members, especially a woman that made so much accomplishments in the United States Army's.
Okay, so why are you
Martha? You're gonna be quiet. Can someone mute?
First
Mod,
of all,
please?
why
Mod,
do you think this
Mod,
is me?
can
Second of all, if
please
you
while
do
I'm
think this is
speaking?
me, why are you doing this?
And can
third of
someone
all,
mute her?
if
Can
it's
someone
not,
mute her?
You said it yourself
Thank you.
replying to somebody. You said
Yes,
you're
yes,
Martha
so-
from TikTok.
Yes, so Martha.
This is you.
I mean,
yeah, on the
Candace,
Twitter page,
Candace,
on
sorry,
the
I
Twitter
don't need
page,
this
but
factual
why
you.
is something that is shared on the Twitter
No,
page
no,
is
what
that
you
me?
did was disgusting. What you did to that, you took away from what a woman has accomplished in the United States
Are
Army.
you trying
as a
to
Black
like
Hawk
what are you trying to do
helicopter
here?
pilot.
I just want to know. I'm
No,
just that's
Mark,
I'm
no.
not
I
here to
want
try
to
to
read
understand.
this.
line.
Hold on,
but
hold
why
on.
are you doing
Brookie,
this?
hold on.
Why, like, what
Hold
are
on.
you trying? What are you trying to accomplish?
Stop.
That's all I
Decorum.
want to know.
All right, stop.
So what are you trying to accomplish?
I
here is all
want
I'm
to
asking.
read this. If this is not you, then it doesn't matter.
Okay,
So
so
I want to
what if
read
you're
this.
what if you're sending trans activists to
So can you
somebody
read this for me?
who is
Can you read this
what
for
if
me?
what if you're sending trans activists to somebody that you
Do you want to
isn't
read a
justified?
paragraph with us, Martha?
You're asking an unrelated.
I'm asking you why you think doxing is cool,
It's
and
not
how do you know?
doxing.
First of all, you don't know.
It's not
First of all, you
doxing.
don't know that this is me, and even if you did know that this is me, why would you do this to anybody? And
It's
second
not
of all, if
doxing.
it's not
I
me,
wanna read
you're literally pushing like psychotic
Yeah,
trans
why
activists
why
towards
do you want
somebody.
It is not
Twitter
doxing
account?
if it's public, Martha.
Why? No, Candace.
Candace.
But they're trying to
Candace.
dox somebody. Right?
I'm not
They're trying to
doxing
hurt somebody.
anyone.
Nobody's
So
doxing
why
anybody.
are
Wait,
you,
hold on.
honestly,
Stop.
Why are you doing this? I'd like to know.
Candace, I'm not doxing anyone. All we're
You don't
doing
even
is
know that
reading
that's
a
me.
public Substack. That is it.
Okay, with ill
It's not
intent, of
doxing
course.
anyone. No, all we're doing is reading
Like, let's
it
say, why are you doing that?
because I want to read
for
it.
malicious
can't read
intent,
it.
right?
Why
So
did
I'm
you
just
make that
wondering,
post on your
like
Twitter
Echo,
and
you
not making a public
Echo,
apology?
you
and take
claim
down
to
your
try
post?
to do.
Yeah,
Rookie,
no.
Rookie,
Wait,
Can I just-
wait, everybody,
Rookie.
wait.
Well, hold on.
Okay,
Stop.
one at a time.
Stop.
Stop.
Rookie.
Okay, do
Hold
you
on.
even?
Stop.
Oh my god.
Okay. So, Rookie, please be quiet. Let this be between Echo and what's her name? Candace? Martha?
Candace.
But I do want to
Let-
address her about why she dragged.
I said please be quiet. Rookie,
She's
please.
gonna do it,
dragged
Brookie.
unalived service members.
She's gonna do it no
Brookie,
matter what.
please.
She don't care. Martha doesn't actually care. Like reading this, she placates that it's the drama that people want, so she feeds into that. She doesn't care about anything.
Echo, if you think that you always stand up against things that are wrong, right? So why would you do something? Again, you don't 100% know that this is me, right? So you could be
And if it's
doxing and
not
sending trans
you,
activists.
We're not doxing any. There's no address
So you're-
here. There's
right,
no
but you're
personal
trying to give
information.
clues. You're trying to give clues to like psychotic trans activists towards
There is
somebody. You're
no
trying,
personal information
and
here.
if it
Reading
is
a
me, then
public
why are you
blog
trying to dox
means
me,
nothing.
like the whole thing stinks. Like why are you why like you guys
Reading
are
a
absolute
blog
shit
means
people.
nothing.
Yeah, well, you posted
Okay,
on
but you're
Twitter was the shit
saying
deal
that this
too, bro.
blog is me and you're trying to dox me. Don't you think that's the
I'm not
wrong thing
doxing
to
you.
do?
We're reading the
You're
blog.
trying to,
We're
right?
reading
Because
the
you
blog.
think this is
Not
me,
at all.
That's
and so
it.
you're trying.
This is
No.
you.
It's like the same thing you did to Maddie
this
Maddie
isn't
Watkins.
you-
You thought Maddie Watkins was me, so you guys fucking put that all over the place and you
Who the
dragged
fuck
Maddie
is
Watkins
Maddie?
for
I don't know
days
who
and
Maddie
days.
Watkins is.
You guys thought I was Maddie Watkins for like so fucking long, and
No,
you
that's
kept
the
putting
best
her
one.
up on your
Wasn't me.
backdrop. And she's a mother of like, I don't know, at least 3 kids in Kansas, and you guys
We're
tried to
having
sick
a reading.
trans activists on her.
Listen,
That
Candace.
woman that got unalived.
Candace,
You guys
are you
mentally
going to read this?
disturbed.
Candace, I want
You
to
guys
know,
are
are
actually
you
mentally
going to
disturbed.
read
So
this
if you
with
think that
us?
that's my name, why do you keep trying to dox me with it? If
Why
that's
you
what
Are
so
my
pressed
name
over
is.
a blog?
going to read
If it ain't
this
you.
with us? If it isn't you, just read it with us. Read a paragraph or two.
Okay, but
Give
what
me
are
a
you
break
trying to do here,
and
right?
hang
You're
out
just
and
a
read it.
bad person. You're just trying to dox people. You're trying to
We're
sick
not
crazy
doxing.
people
There's
on
no
strangers that
personal
you don't even
information
know.
here.
Hold on a second, please. Hold on. Hey,
Okay,
Echo.
well,
Yeah.
enjoy
Okay,
the
hold
article,
on,
I guess,
please.
if you're not
Hold
trying
on,
to dox.
please. Okay, now you're going to be quiet. Echo, have you doxed
Absolute
anybody?
psychopath.
No.
Okay. Echo, has in it's
So what's the
anybody's
purpose?
intent. It's anybody's intent to send anybody to anybody.
No. We're not
All we're
sending
doing-
anybody your information. We're not sending anybody this person's information. We're literally reading this
why
public
are you
blog.
doing this?
Because
Yeah, so
I
I'm
want to
like,
read
wow,
it.
Echo.
But
So
just
all you're doing, Echo.
chill.
So all you're
so
doing,
you
Echo,
think
is just
you guys
reading.
think this is me?
So
So,
all
you're
you're doing,
actually
Echo.
fucking trying.
So all you're doing, Echo, is just reading out a public blog post that was put out
Yeah,
by
just
somebody,
a random.
right?
Yeah.
Love you.
Yeah, exactly.
Random or
That's
not.
totally- That's totally legal.
What
You
I
guys
find
keep
really
fucking
wild
nothing
me
wrong
because you're
here.
is
cowards.
Candace's
Martha, you
whining
can't read it,
about
it's okay,
the
just
ill
say that.
intent.
Do you see how you
Candace's
keep
whining
calling me
about
Candace
Martha,
because
Martha,
you think
I
that
need
that's
you
my
to-
name, and so
ill
you're
intent
trying to
towards
dox me,
Martha.
just like you did
Candace,
with Maddie
nobody is
Watkins.
doxing you.
Yeah,
So then
I
why
only
are you
don't.
trying to say
no
that
one's
that's
supposed
my
to get
name in front of
address.
everybody?
I
Calm down,
only-
Echo,
Candace. You'll be
Echo,
fine.
if I found your name or if I found what I thought was your name, do you think it would be good of me to do a fucking live saying
And
your
you do
real
it
name
anyways,
over
wouldn't
and
you,
over
Candace?
again? Do you think
And
that
you
that's a
would.
good thing to do to
And you
people?
would.
Yeah,
No, I
my
fucking
my
wouldn't.
real name
I
is
call out
Chris
doxing.
Jones. My real
I
name
call
is
out
Chris
doxing
Jones.
everywhere it is.
Ooh.
Okay, well you're a fucking Cheeto loser who has nothing to lose,
I have
right?
no
but other
public
people do.
Facebook in my name, no other social media
Yeah,
in my
so
name.
you're in a
My
position that you
pictures
can
are
dox
not
others
on
comfortably.
any social media.
Like, who knows what happened to Maddie Watkins because you fucking psychos? Like, just
Okay,
stop
wait,
trying
who-
to dox
who is
people.
Maddie-
How about that?
Okay, wait.
Like,
This
how
is
about
me.
just
This is me
stop
being legitimately.
trying to dox
This
people?
is me legitimately asking you, Candace.
This
Who
is
the
legitimately-
fuck? Who the fuck is this? Is
How
this
do you
Maddie
even know?
Watkins? I have no
You
idea.
fucking
about
know that,
this.
do you?
No,
I
I
shared
don't. Okay,
tons
wait a
of
minute.
stuff on Twitter, right?
No,
Why is
I
this
don't know who
being
that
picked
is.
up
Listen,
as mine?
I don't
listen,
know.
Candace.
If you
I don't
want,
know
though,
who that is because I have not even been around for
So
a
you're
year.
actually
This
trying
March,
to
listen.
sick people on possibly a stranger.
Listen.
Or
no,
This-
we're not sicking anybody on anybody. We're
trying to
literally
sick
reading
transactivists
the
on either a
blog.
stranger or me. Both
Because
are bad.
I think
Martha.
she's right.
Like, why are
Martha's
you fucking
not
doing
very
this?
intelligent.
Like, you guys are actually
No,
psychotic.
she's
I
not.
don't try to hunt down any of you fuckers.
No.
Martha, I'm
But you
trying
guys
to find
sit
out
there
who-
and try
I'm
to
a
fucking dox
narcissist.
people.
I'm not
Yes,
psychotic.
you are.
Stop the TikTok diagnosis. You
Yeah,
and
well, you're
fucking
just
Raw.
a bad person.
Stop
so
this
stop
TikTok
pretending
diagnosis.
that you're a good
I'm a
person who tries to
narcissist.
take down people
Yeah,
who
I'm
try
a
to harm
bad
others.
person. I'm a narcissist.
Yes, you
I've said
definitely
that.
are. Like, you did this to Maddie Watkins. Like, you guys
Who's
are just
Maddie
fucked.
Who the fuck is
Watkins?
Maddie Watkins? I don't.
That's who you guys thought I was.
Who
No.
is that person?
Yep. The amount of times I saw her face and that this is Martha.
Who? Who is this like Watkins
All
person?
you fucking trans activists, like I've saw it on
No.
multiple lives, okay?
Who? Wait.
Now you're doing this,
Whose
and
lives
now
have
you're
you
doing
seen
this.
this on?
Hey,
Because you
You
haven't-
guys are actually really psychotic.
Hey,
people.
Delicious. Hey, Jade.
Candace,
Hey,
it's a simple
So how's
question.
one trying to...
What trans
Okay,
activists?
Whatever.
Candace,
I don't think that's
I'm
a part of
confused
our
for a
mandate.
second. She
But
said,
don't
"This is
pretend that
not
you're not
me.
bad
I didn't
people
do
if
this,"
you're
and
okay
then
to
turned
try
around
to
and
sick
said,
people on
"Why are
people in
y'all
their
putting
real
my
life.
name out there? Why are you doxing me?" I'm confused. If this is not you, why would you make that statement?
Right.
Like, you're talking so much, you're not even listening to what you're saying. You literally said, "This is not
Okay,
you," and
there's
then you're
two
getting
scenarios.
offended.
There's two
You're getting
scenarios,
offended and
Lucifer.
saying, "Why would y'all put my name out there?
Juicy
How
fruit.
would y'all feel if I put y'all
Can
names
I-
out there?" So is
Juicy
this you or
fruit.
is
There's
this not
juicy
you?
fruit. There are two scenarios that are possible here. This could be me or
Mm.
this could be a stranger. They've already doxed my Twitter, right? And now they're pulling something off my
How do
Twitter.
you dox a
why play the
Twitter?
guessing?
Right?
How
So
do you
I'm
dox a
saying,
Twitter?
Because it's because
Twitter's
it's
public
not-
information in America. Last time I
right,
checked.
but why would you know it's me, right? Exactly, because you had to hunt for it because you guys are fucking psycho.
But why are you
anyway,
so stressed about if it's not you, though?
So I'm telling you, you're either sicking trans activists on a stranger or you're sicking trans activists
Nobody's
on me.
sicking anybody on
Both
anyone.
are
But
bad.
first-
Nobody's
first of all,
saying so
Nobody
it's
is
not
That's why I'm
doxing.
pressed. Because
reading
Wait,
public
can everyone
information that was
Okay, so
not
posted.
only
I'm
are
not
you
gonna be speaking on.
psychopaths,
Pause.
not only
Everyone,
are you
everyone
psychopaths
pause.
crawling all over my
Hold
Hold
Twitter,
on, pause.
but you're doxing
Delirious
everyone
Girl
on
just
there
trying to
saying that they're
talk.
me.
Okay, so
Like,
please.
you guys are actually so
Can
fucked
everyone
up.
pause? Martha,
Yeah.
this is the first time I ever heard about you.
Please
Okay.
stop fucking
No,
muting me,
Martha,
dude.
I am talking. something, please? Thank you. This is the first time I ever heard about you or from you. And
Right,
honestly, I expected you to be more educated and more simple-minded as a GC.
I expected you guys.
So Martha, I'm still
be
talking.
the biggest
please.
pieces of shit.
Hey, Martha,
Yeah, don't
I
worry.
understand
Don't worry. You can come back.
that you have no self-control, but Martha, this is the first time I get to meet you and see and like know anything about you. And honestly, I expected better from you as a GC.
Now, should I bring it back up, Echo?
All I have to say real quick is
Okay.
for one, blogs, Twitter, Facebook, anything that is social media or online is public information. It's not that hard to find, especially when your TikToks and stuff like that are sometimes connected to those things. You're pretty easy to find, for one.
Yeah.
For two, you sound like a little ass kid when they get in trouble and they do something and they're like, maybe I did it, maybe I didn't. If you didn't do it, no matter if it was 1,000 people arguing with you, you would stand 10 toes on it and be like, that's not me, I did not do that. But these hypotheticals and this, maybe that might be me, but still it's wrong, so attack me. Or no, it's not no maybe. If you're not clear on your answer of it being you, clearly it has to be you. I don't know why you're so confused about that.
Candace,
You're like 40, 50 years old. You're close to
Candace,
AARP.
stop.
You should know better.
Candace, I sent you an invite to come back up twice.
Hey, Echo, real quick question.
Huh.
How long have you and I known each other? About a year and a half, 2 years now?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Now, in that year and a half, 2 years, how many times have we watched people from that side of the aisle literally dox people?
Oh, all the time.
Put their whole first and last name, put their address, put the pictures of their house on backgrounds. How many times have we watched them do that?
Quite
Countless
a bit.
times.
Quite a bit.
Quite a bit. How many times have they had to apologize for it? And then they're going to cry that you put Candace's public blog up for everyone to read, so we can see that Candace is actually just a grifter, like we've always said. All these gender critical people are just grifters.
Right. And
Period.
what's the problem, Candace? I thought with a vlog you would want a lot of people to read that. Like, don't you want fame from that? I thought that was the purpose of your little vlog. Now you're mad that people are reading your blog?
I'm going to paint a very clear picture of why Candace is panicking right now and so upset. Because the rhetoric shit that Candace spews is actually illegal in Canada. And people have been sued over it, okay? So this was a lawsuit for a drag queen event, where a Facebook social media site was sued. A group on Facebook was sued because they were making accusations, calling drag queens groomers on their public platform. This is why she is so upset. Bring the FBI, bring the legal, whatever you want to do. I will turn around. I have her information. I have no problem with that. I will not release it. I will not dox her. We are not doxing her. We are talking about the blog. This is the lawsuit. Right, this is the court order in Ontario. The group on Facebook lost the lawsuit. This is why Martha is scared, because what she does is illegal.
Yeah. W Canada.
Exactly.
Fuck around and find out.
Not only that, for the people that are in the comments on her side yelling, what's freedom of speech is freedom of speech, understand, yes, you have the right of freedom of speech, but you also have to understand with freedom of speech comes consequences to the things that you say. People are allowed to respond back to the things that you say when they affect and harm certain people under the Trump administration, which is clearly these things, these comments that she was making based off of already trying to follow behind a post that Trump had made without even having full evidence of these things. And let's make it very clear, Trump made that post because he made that post after he sat up there and fired so many people that could have actually helped and kept the helicopter from crashing into the plane. How did you expect the helicopter to not crash into a plane when you done fired every fucking body? But see, Martha doesn't understand that because she's a dumbass that would rather get on the internet and make any type of comment about people that are not the same as her. Anybody that's not a cis white hetero woman, she feels like she's against.
Excuse me, just so people in the comments know, I've invited her back up twice. I'm pretty sure Echo has seen it. She has not accepted it. She does not want to come up.
Why?
She's running. She's scared.
She's scared because I find case law that what she does and the shit she spews on here is completely illegal.
What I'm more upset about is that Martha, all I asked for you, Candice. What I'm more upset about is that you made that post on your Twitter underneath Children's Memorial picture saying that was a woman. You're taking away from what women have fought for in the United States Army to get that accomplishment. Women, you say you stand for women and children. We just caught you out for being performative. All the GCs are performative. And so when you're taking away from a woman's status, what she has accomplished and done for her country, where she was on orders to fly around VIPs in DC to making connections as a Black Hawk pilot, now her family is, because of your rhetoric, is not wanting to release her name because they're afraid of this kind of rhetoric. And by the way, people saying my dead name,
ignore them.
That's not my legal name. But because you guys helped me to change my gender marker and my legal name.
My apologies, Ricky. And again, I'm going to repeat this one more time for the people that don't understand. Maybe the helicopter wouldn't have crashed into the plane if there were people working at the bottom that could tell the helicopter, hey, you're going towards a plane. But your president that y'all went and voted for fired these people from these security things that were able to stop these things from happening. He did a mass firing of people those people that handle that say, hey, you're going towards a plane, you're going towards a cloud, you're going this way, you're going that way. He went and fired. So what do you're sitting up here, you're blaming somebody that you don't even know, trying to lie and say that they were trans without knowing if they were trans.
Yeah, Manable.
Take that to your president.
Wait, so
is she gonna be a hypocrite though, for real? You know what I'm saying?
So
you know what's nuts is
real?
What's nuts is that's Raw Real. What's nuts is what's nuts is too. These people talk about freedom of speech, and yet here we are doing freedom of speech, and they're freaking the fuck out.
So, I have a picture of Raw. So am I mistaken? Trump didn't fire a whole bunch of people from security, Homeland Security, and all of that.
He did. But the real thing here is that Martha makes this post on her Twitter. Instead of actually apologizing and say, I apologize for what I posted and took it down, what she did, she ran and closed down her Twitter and set it to private because of this. Because now I have shaved all these screenshots because I have women veterans, female veterans that call me their sister in arms, believe it or not, Candice. And I said, here, have fun.
All right. She doesn't care.
Wait, I have a question.
Just be clear, she doesn't care about that, so I don't want to dwell on that too much.
To dox you.
It's not doxing.
Identifying information.
Echo, I have a problem. I mean, a question.
It's not doxing,
right? No, but hold on. I just want to ask.
Wait, the text you just showed, one of them was Martha, one of the Twitter.
It's not as public as
I disagree with you.
Which
one? Fuck! I want to read, guys. Let me mediate here. So this Fisher Peak 123 is Martha's Twitter account.
How'd you find that?
It's been all over the place.
We got our ways.
It's been all over the place.
Just please, everyone, please let Echo say their piece.
Yeah,
please. I don't want to meet
clear.
everybody, but I will.
They're in here reporting, so let's keep that in mind as we talk about her comparing woman face to black face. Let's just keep that in mind.
Damn, Martha, they eating you up, bitch. No shade.
And she says this blog is not her, that we can't confirm it's her and it's not her, but she is so pressed over us reading it. I'm reading a random blog. There's no doxing information here. So there's literally zero doxing going on.
We scrubbed all that into it.
Well, Echo, can we actually rewind for a second? She said, it's not me first, and then she said, it might be me, it might not be me, who knows? Which was the stupidest comment she could have ever
that
made.
is stupid.
Because what do you mean it might be me? Is it you or is it not you?
Because if it wasn't, he would straight up say that was not me.
Martha?
Apparently, Martha's putting out all these tweets saying that the pilot was a trans woman and stuff like that. Like,
oh Jesus Christ!
It was actually a woman, and they stand up for women's rights. They stand up for women. They want to empower women. They want us trans people to stay out of women's spaces. But then they take away accomplishments that actual women have fought for in the United States Army to be a Black Hawk pilot. The United States Army is not just going to give you $1 million aircraft to fly around and say, oh, go have fun, kids. No, you're going to go through intense training to get there. There's intense standards you have to meet. And you're taking that away because now little girls, you're taking that away. What they have done, we have told you for months on end what you guys are doing is causing harm to actual cis women because you guys don't want to actually claim that. Manimal, you want to sit there and laugh saying
why is this gross? Slug.
I don't know. I honestly want to get back to.
Yeah, let's get back to this.
Yeah,
please.
But I also want to welcome Auntie Water up.
Thank you. Hello. Hi, Auntie Water.
Hi, Auntie Water.
So
what's the full tea? We want the full tea.
Yeah. So we know who Martha is. We know a lot of information about her. It was people figured out her Twitter account. She's gone private. She has more toxic stuff on Twitter. There was a linkage between her and this Reddit for the Substack for Candace, which led into a whole posting from a couple years ago, and where she dives into just like a whole bunch of stuff. So we're kind of trying to read through that thing. For the purpose of people being able to read it, because we're breaking it up, people are in and out, I have linked the Substack right there in the red text. Feel free to check it out.
Do we got to pay for her Substack though?
No, it's completely free, and as far as I know of right now, it's still open.
You can download the whole thing too.
Girl, if you're gonna do something like that, don't make it free.
Yeah. Yep.
Don't give her no advice on trying to make money.
I'm just surprised because people at least make money from their Substacks.
Mm-hmm.
When I heard they were after some of ours OF, I went and I raised mine all the way up to $50 a month. So I'm like, so if they're gonna pay their I had it at $5 and I raised it to $50. I'm like, I'm gonna make some money off these people.
I feel like the GC men would pay a good coin for trans women's OF.
Oh, okay, yeah, everyone, maybe please get back to Echo.
A lot of them are
real quick, Echo. I have a question because, like this whole thing with the helicopter and plane, I just found out about it like 20 minutes ago before I came into your live.
Mm-hmm.
The person who was driving the helicopter, they survived.
I'm not.
All 64 people. All 64 people on the line.
I thought there was no survivors.
All 67.
All 64 people. All 64 people on the live. Everybody, there's no survivors.
64 on the plane and 3 on the Black Hawk. All 67 on the live.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
I was confused by some of the comments. So I was like, even if the person did survive from the helicopter, you know how
this trans woman made an actual post this morning saying that she's not her. But okay, I'm muting up. I'm shutting up.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I was confused by some of the comments because I was like, wait, even if the person who flew the helicopter survived, do y'all know how harmful it is to sit up there and see somebody that survived something like that and they watched everybody else unalive and then make rumors and stuff like that about that person?
Yeah.
And they have to go day and day and live through their head and know that even if it was an accident, so many people unalived at their hands, not with them wanting for that to happen. Like,
it's also inciting hate speech in Canada.
Guys, anybody asking, once this live is over with, I will be making this available as a PDF form for anybody. So that will be out there.
Ooh, I need some
good... Is it titled Outrage?
I think so. It is. Wow, it's almost 12:30. All right, I want to read through this. We can finish talking about Martha, and then we will continue Martha Part 2 tomorrow night. Or tonight, in that case, for some people. Alright. Like any vampire lore tells you, we must be the ones to invite them in. Consistent, and we have I know I have. I've slowly but surely followed the bright, petty light deeper and deeper into the dark, dense tunnel leading to what? God, I hope we don't find out. I hope we turn back now. I hope I still have enough strength and bravery to turn back. Where it leads is so far awful, and where it leads so far is awful enough. Or are we like Edmund with his Turkish delights, forever addicted and craving it? Mwah!
This bitch is out of her damn mind.
The spell already firmly settled into each of us. It is already too late. Some days I fight back and use the internet to boost me rather than drain me, but that doesn't quite scratch that itch that only outrage can satisfy.
Damn.
It is so dramatic.
He needs to be an
Candace, you need some help, girl.
Right. Perhaps there's some kind of homeostasis that may be safety, in remaining low, sad, and outraged. Like being happy, creative, open, and loving, and dangerous, foolish, and appropriate. Like it's sickening your head. It's sticking your head up and inviting it to be lopped off.
What the hell?
I don't know. That's why some of the shit I'm like, huh? Or laughing at a funeral. Laughing at a funeral from Martha?
Yeah.
Never.
Hey, no.
Better to remain level with the rest of the and live another day, or to be miserable in the face of such atrocity and corruption. It is a respectable thing to do.
So standing in the mirror is a respectable thing to do by standing in front of it.
Maybe. I don't know.
Lord have mercy on this person. This
he laughs at funerals.
Couple more paragraphs here.
Talking about lopping heads off. Jesus.
Well, I'm starting to tire of outrage, and I'm starting to really see how the influences of the internet are coloring my real world, and I don't like it. I've heard men say that porn starts to affect how they would see women, how they don't really used to see women and start. Wow, I blinked there. Sorry. I've heard how men say that porn started to affect how they would see women, how they didn't really used to see women as sexual objects, but more and more that's how they started to perceive them. Strange objectifying thoughts popped up when they've looked at women that previously wouldn't have. Comparably, when I look at people in the world, dark judgmental thoughts are popping up more and more. The steady diet of outrage is starting to make me and others sick. Methinks, matey. Enough willowing in the darkness, me also thinks. What the fuck is she like? Is she like Candace the pirate now?
12 cats.
I can still see the light. It's not so dark there.
What she say?
The steady diet of outrage is starting to make me and others sick, methinks. Enough wallowing in the dark, me also thinks. Arg, matey.
Arg, matey.
GC want a cracker?
She changed century.
Arg.
Arg.
GC want a cracker? Arg.
I think GC want a cracker is just doing me in. I'm sorry.
Mel asked, is this a rush?
Did she say GC want a cracker?
Yeah.
GC want a cracker.
Tell them sis with the C.
Why are we reading someone's homework from their lit class? I think this is what
I don't know.
It's like level 1.
This ain't even that good. This ain't that good.
This is
very
poorly
100 written.
In some aspects, she's not wrong when it comes about men. Typically, men do tend to see women as objects. There's a whole study on it. And
yeah, but the girl thinks it's now like suddenly, all of a sudden. Girl, that's old tales.
No, that's always
It's like she just got born into this world and boop, this shit is brand new to her. Like, what the fuck?
I still think that was funny what Jay said. JC want a cracker?
That's why some of the stuff I'm like,
I ain't gonna lie, this has to be the most.
She just
That
appeared
had
out
to be
of
the most
Zeus's head.
professional crash out I have ever seen.
Hey, yo, the fact that she wanted to say that quote unquote woman facing was worse than black facing. What in the what is wrong with this person, y'all?
So when we're talking about GCs, we call them cis with a C.
Yeah.
Yep.
These are cis women we're talking about. We're invading their spaces and talking about them, y'all. We invaded their Twitter.
So the monster name is Martha is all due to some corn.
Apparently she brought her Substack down. Ooh.
No,
Oh,
I
did
have
she?
it. I have the letter.
Echo clocked it. Echo said not by the end of
Wait a
the
minute.
night it's gonna be down.
Wait a minute. Here's what's funny.
It's a
If she
Twitter
took it down,
It is her then. That is
If she
admitted.
took it down, listen, please, everyone. If she took it down, it had to be within the last few minutes because I'm still on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Katie, I'm still on it too.
Once it's loaded up in cache, that's it.
Don't worry though. It's all being saved, everyone. For everybody to see forever.
Yep.
I love it. She's owning it.
I did save it as a PDF file, so I do have that document.
Martha, sweetie,
No, that's not her.
Katie
That's
and I are
somebody
sitting
trolling.
on it,
That's somebody
baby.
trolling.
Hi, Candace Fisher Peak. I mean, the name is Fisher Peak here, so that's not doxing.
Yeah.
That's like me
Oh.
putting Syracuse, New York
I think
as
I
my
know.
username.
I think I know who that
There
is.
you go. I sent you the screenshot just in case.
That is an
You look
iconic
different,
account.
see?
I have to give you a follow.
That
I just think it's iconic that she that she thought that she could take it down while we were live. Several people on the damn account and
Some people are
still continue to deny the fact that it's her.
Right.
Echo, there's her vigilante tweet.
Wait, Echo, what's that one page where you could look at like deleted tweets and stuff?
Oh, Wayback Machine, which I've been perusing on there. Yeah.
Ooh, what are some of the tweets from way back?
Oh, I'm showing them right now.
Oh, these are the
yo.
Yeah, so this was someone put in, they bought a baby who will never have her mom. You lost part of your soul if you think that's okay. Give that baby to its
Martha.
mommy, you narcissistic transhumanist.
Can you explain what a transhumanist is, please?
I don't
'Cause
know.
what?
That's a
What
love
if
famous
a
family.
baby that'll never know its mom?
What if the mommy was an addict? What if the mommy unalive?
Yo, what if that's a trans man and they just had a baby?
That's what
You
I
know
thought
what's
she was
really
describing.
funny?
Me too.
What if the baby is like Osiris and is its own mother, reborn as itself?
Jesus.
Hey, Echo, you know what's real funny?
Huh.
There's no comments to this. Nobody ever commented on it. It was so bad. Nobody ever said shit about it.
She
They're
did
like,
not
that's
eat
someone's-
on that one.
That's someone's lit.
Big
homework.
L.
Like, no.
Martha,
How are they transhumanist? What does transhumanist even mean?
I don't know.
Martha,
Transhumanist. Philosophy
Martha,
is a type,
you need
is
to
a type
go
of
get
work
some
and
help before
everything.
you hurt yourself.
Yeah. Transhumanism is a whole philosophy. There's like art, there's works of literature, stuff like that. It's essentially like transcending being human.
Wait, why is she down there saying W herself?
That's not her.
That's not her. That's not her.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let's read this about midwives.
Not
So
Dread Pirate
transhumanism
Bandit.
is a philosophical movement that uses science and technology to improve the human condition. Transhumanists believe that humans can transcend their biological limitations through technological enhancements.
Ooh.
Yeah, I read a lot of like transhumanist stuff sometimes, but I wanted to make sure I could like say it in a way that's very concise.
You are so
weird
smart.
as shit.
You're amazing.
W. That's not how to use a dictionary.
What made me know that this was Martha for sure was the fact that not Muppet, not Summer, not Christy, none of your GC friends came in here to defend you. They seen this.
Oh, they were.
That you're
I'm not
alone.
letting them up.
They would have came in and defended you if it wasn't you. They said you're riding alone on this one.
So we all know Sasha.
Oh my
God! We don't know you.
Hey,
No, she's
Sasha,
so
it's
fucking-
Martha from TikTok.
literally said it herself.
Baby, they ate you up with this tweet. I'm sorry, baby, but that's you.
Not even that long ago either. Like, what? Bro.
Yeah. Baby, they ate you up with that one. There's no, you can't take it away.
You can't deny it at this point. Like,
right.
you said it publicly.
You
like,
what?
It's
you.
It's you. All the GCs, send me a DM, and I can give you a cybersecurity class on how to lock down your shit.
You can't say that anybody else is named Fisher Peak on that app.
Yeah.
With that same exact profile besides yourself.
Echo, I have a request. May you put up the vigilante tweet?
Oh?
Which one is that? Let me see.
I don't know, somebody just asked me, can I ask you to put up the vigilante tweet?
Oh, I may not have that one saved.
Why a lot of people saying that that's gone? Can we do an update and see if it's gone?
I don't know.
If it's gone, then it's definitely her. It confirms it.
That's why I want the
Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'll do that.
She became a trans man, and now her name is
Okay,
Kyle.
yeah, she took it down.
Okay.
It's her!
Yeah, I'll prove it. I'll prove it right now.
Let me see.
Confirmed. It was her.
She sent her Twitter to private. Now she took down her Substack.
Y'all, hold on.
Okay, everyone. Hold on, everybody. As you all know, this is my computer.
It's dirty, bitch. Oh.
No, it's not. That's. Can I get big screen?
I'm gonna one better you.
Right there. Not found.
Not found.
Not found.
Baby.
Hey, yo.
Martha, they ate you
There's
up.
a name right there.
Don't call Echo scared. Candace is scared crapless out of her pants right now. Look at this.
Like I said,
shut everything down.
There literally is legal precedence to be sued in civil court in Canada for the shit that she spews, which is why she's making all of that private. Well, Candace, I have that saved as a PDF. If anybody would like to read it still, I will make that available. In fact, I will go post that on my website, echodebates.com.
Oh,
That will be up there later.
I'm Canadian.
You know who else might wanna get that? Is like CSIS.
Raw is saying that it's not illegal in Canada what she's doing.
Oh, that's Raw.
I literally pulled up a case where they protested a drag show, and the Facebook group that made a public post about them, calling them groomers, were sued in Canada.
Echo. So somebody said that they have they're talking about the one where she said she wishes she could be a vigilante.
I'm saving it right now.
Pax is in Canada, eh?
Eh?
And they know the law, eh?
So wait, Raw Real is Ray Blanchard?
Yes.
Ray Blanchard.
I just muted him because I'm sick of him saying.
Can someone drop for my favorite person in the world?
I'm not your favorite?
No. It's the fake nurse.
Oh.
We got a fake nurse up in here?
Yes, we have the fake nurse.
Wait, what's their name?
What
Y'all,
patients?
So this is the one that she says, I wish I could be a vigilante. So when your trans rights activists stand up for themselves and say enough is enough, and they bring this shit to light and we expose you for who you are, you want to be the vigilante, and then you want to cry victim. Fuck your white woman tears.
This is why I've never really fucked with her. Like, there are certain people in this GC movement who really scare me. Like, who are really, really, like, some of them seem like they're just grifters and they're doing it for like a little, you know, the clout and the gifts and the money and stuff like that. But this lady is really, like, just scary and always has been to me.
You got problems.
That's why I don't fuck with her. I don't talk to her. I don't platform her. I don't debate her. Like, I move the fuck around because this lady is scary.
Oh my God. I called out patients all the time for being a fake nurse. I asked her simple medical nursing questions and she couldn't even answer any of them.
For real?
Auntie Wada.
I am white. I'm Puerto Rican. I am white. But
yeah. But you know, and also this is the kind of stuff that if one of us said this, they would be crashing out all over themselves.
Right.
They would be crashing out all over the place. You know, but they're going, look, W. Martha. Like, they're going to continue. Christy can talk about sodomizing, what's his name? You
Leviticus.
know, with a curling iron. She can post pictures of people's genitals without consent. You know, she can do like a slideshow. You know, Martha can say she wished she was a vigilante. You know, these people can say Courtney can be caught in an affair with underage boys.
That's Chloe.
Chloe, not
Oh, I'm sorry, Chloe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Courtney can say the N-word all day long, all week long, all year.
Oh no,
She
Chloe's
says
a
the N-word,
non-racist
like,
too.
every day. You
Yeah,
know,
Chloe's
and this is like, this is what we get in this chat is these people. Yeah, I threatened that you're a liar. Like, what I said was, baby, I have 2A rights in America. And if you think for 1 minute that you are going to threaten me and walk away, you've got another thing coming. And I'll say it again and again and again and again and again. Run the recording, Sammy.
Wait,
Run it. Run the recording because that's a far cry from vigilantism, darling.
Auntie Water,
So you're going to compare me talking about defending myself to this woman wanting to go out and pick off trainees.
Wait, Auntie
Wait. I got a question for Auntie Water before I do this. Auntie Water, please check your message. I'm sending you a message right now. Please check it.
Auntie Water, be careful because we made the same statement on our Discord and they all threw a huge tantrum because we made a statement about Envy trying to dox us. And we made the same we made the same thing on our Discord and they all threw tantrums. They're like, oh my god, you're threatening Envy.
Oh yeah, they've thrown tantrums before. We have demonstrated, we have seen them take statements of trans women, responding to them threatening to drag us out of bathrooms and beat us senseless.
Nurse.
I will defend myself to Martha advocating for vigilantism on
Nurse.
Nurse. Damn, y'all are just yelling all over the place.
Nurse, just so you know, Auntie Water already knows everything.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I already told her.
What?
About what?
I told her about that whole thing that happened with Envy and shit, Nurse. So she already knows.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
but
she's on our side.
They're professional. No, because they're gonna throw a huge tantrum. They're like,
Let
them. As I say to them, you have to be somebody to get canceled first. You have to be someone first to get canceled. So good luck.
Auntie Water, please check your message before I do the thing. I want to have your approval.
Can I?
Oh, wait a minute.
Raw likes to say that I have a pew round with his name on it, and he likes to leave out a nice little piece of what I actually said. I said I have a round on it with your name on it if you come across the threshold of my house. I give great hospitality here in Kansas. I will even ask you what size you would like to enjoy.
I'm a Second Amendment enthusiast, and mine is right behind me in the corner, like
10 out of 10.
My daily
Can I address one of the comments in the down below to Kitty Cat, who can't even bother to have a name, who said that since I am the only woman on the panel, I should be defending her.
Crazy.
No.
That's crazy.
Kitty Cat dance.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6.
Hey, Chantel,
You're not a woman, are you?
Names. Chantel,
Right.
we use actual names. That's Aaliyah.
Oh, what is that?
That's her. That's her.
I love that
That's
video.
her twerking.
Wait, who made this?
That's Aaliyah and her
epic.
friend dancing, y'all. Aaliyah, and I think Candace might be in there too.
Wait, is Sasha in there?
And protecting a woman who is harming a marginalized community. and is doing illegal things in Canada? No.
Wait.
Auntie Water.
Video.
Auntie Water.
I got a question. What did Nikki do for her ugly ass face to be on Nikki's body?
Auntie Water. Auntie Water. It's done.
Okay.
I love this.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna start misgendering GCs.
Yeah, I've been doing that for a minute.
I started with Mr. Charlie the other day.
Yes, Chantel, her Envy's name is Aaliyah. We gotta use the proper names.
Wait, how did you find that?
Auntie Water. They're called Sis with a C.
Yeah, Sis with a C. We gotta get her. Hey, Irish. Irish was like,
hey Sis with a C.
Irish was like, I want to come over here.
Hey, you know there's a play called Blues.
I was gonna say,
Charlie.
right?
It's written by James Baldwin. And so I've started calling Charlie Blues for Mr. Charlie.
It would be so.
Mickey, I would have to be able to tell if you're a girl or a boy in order to misgender you. It's pretty difficult though. If you could give me a heads up, I will try.
But why even call them humans? I just call them creatures.
Hey, Miss Gad, how are you, sister?
Candace, if you would have just took that down and made a public post on your Twitter saying you apologize for taking away from women that actually made good things for women in aviation in the United States Army, if you would have made a public apology instead of setting your Twitter to private and running from female veterans that I shared that with. Yeah. Who's Jeffrey, by the way? By the way, Chantel,
just ignore them.
Christy, and all the GCs.
She's a Canadian. Why is she commenting about American things that she has absolutely no clue anyhow?
Right. But Brookie, why are we taking apologies from people that are grown as fuck and know what the fuck they're saying? Respectfully, fuck that apology.
Also,
like,
I think she needs to.
Could you imagine if
she's a 5-year-old that dropped
Please.
didn't mean to do it.
Echo has something up.
Oh no, I have it saved in 4K PDF version.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you send that to
Imagine
me in Discord?
us trying to get away
I need
to
some night
Canada.
material.
Can I get that, Echo?
Brookie, if you want, I can send it to you. I guess Angelica wants the whole actual PDF thing. But
No, I have it. I have the post on my computer right now.
Yeah. I'm not the only one to read this. Like, this was brought to life by other people. I just dug and found it on my own when I heard there was a post.
Yeah, it's right there.
No offense.
Down, Martha.
No offense, Brookie. It's just the point. Like, it's no point to sit up here and say all these things, and then give them advice on apologizing, so then they could turn around and be like, "Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sorry. I said this."
No, hang on.
She knows what she said.
You see, me as a veteran that actually have seen service members' caskets get draped with the American flag, get loaded up on planes and sent to their loved ones back in the States from Afghanistan. And actually, her taken away from a woman pilot when they say they stand with women and children and they want to empower women and keep us out of their spaces, she should have uplifted this woman pilot instead of making this statement and pushing her rhetoric that they like to push. So, yeah. So she had to run and set her Twitter to private.
No shade.
I agree with you on that, Brookie. I just don't think it should have been after she said what she said. It should come afterwards. Oh, let me apologize for what I said.
He tried to say that on TikTok, but it was still up on her Twitter, and I was calling her out on it. Nobody would let me up on. By the way, Zombie, happy birthday if you're hearing this.
Love Zombie.
They were letting me troll her with it and with her Twitter handle, and she ran and set her Twitter to private.
I hope we're not talking about Zombie Monroe.
Wait, no shade. Y'all shouldn't be surprised that, Brookie, you shouldn't be surprised that she said that about women, because this bitch, basically what she purports is being a trad wife.
Oh
yeah.
As who?
Boss Lady, it's not even letting me remove it from you. TikTok's been bugging.
I hope we're not
why
talking.
Why is it with the few keystrokes I'm able to get back into? Why is it that I'm able to get back into her Substack and pull it back up again?
It's because it's cached. You have a cat.
No. I know. I just wanted to be funny, but thanks a lot, Echo, for just ruining my fun.
I was gonna say you got magic fingers.
I see what you're doing, Katie. You're trying to scare her.
I was
trying to scare.
Honestly, a trad wife is like the 1950s housewives trope. So women shouldn't be doing like anything outside the home. So they definitely shouldn't be in the military.
I'm still stuck on the fact that she deleted it after we were reading it, and she got real pressed about it.
Oh my god!
She never said it wasn't her. She said,
"I'm not a girl."
She bounced.
Try harder.
Look at fucking beard. Look at
Yeah,
that.
it's not her, but she deleted it. Okay.
Yeah. The one we were reading went down, and it's not me. It's not me. No.
If you need beard stuff, let me know. I still have some stuff in my house.
She could have read it with us.
Girl, yeah.
Hey, boss lady.
I'll trade you.
I sent you a gift.
She
Wait, what?
No, to boss lady.
Oh, wow.
I sent you a gift.
Y'all notice how the GCs have been so quiet since we called her out for deleting it. And now it's been proven it's her.
In their Discord, and
So-
Candace now is Kyle. They're a trans man. Him because
Wait,
now,
what?
now he's slamming monsters and punching holes in the drywall because we found Kyle.
And they're like, I've gotten some messages.
I have a personal question for KT and Echoes.
Go ahead.
So I have a personal question for KT and Echo. Since y'all can find everybody and anybody in the information, can y'all find my baby daddy? Because the child support office acting like they can't find him. I need that
Girl,
shit.
my ex-husband owes me $43,000 in child support, and he's apparently on his unaliving bed, and I'm so mad.
So I will say,
Oh, get life insurance.
Period.
I can't.
Because
Damn.
so I will say, because like U.S. is easy to find people, right? A simple thing like a name, I can find anybody. It's ridiculous. Canada is a little bit hard to find.
Okay, I'm
people.
gonna DM you.
UK is really hard to find people.
Yeah, it all depends on the country. It also depends on what you do.
Boss lady, we were reading it, and she took it down before we finished reading it. But I still had it up.
Yeah, and she freaked out when it was mentioned. She freaked out in a way that only somebody who'd been caught would freak out.
Yeah, she said that's not me first, and then she said maybe it's me, maybe it's not me. Who knows? Y'all have to guess. She thought she was like Dr. Seuss or some shit. I don't know.
This was also shared.
A fucking Riddler. Like,
So if you guys would see where she lives at, she should go get a kayak. Oh my gosh, she can make beautiful pictures. Oh my god, that area.
Wait, that's one of her posts?
This was shared in a Discord server, which led it to the Substack.
Wait, how come it's not on the Substack when we looked at it though?
No, because that was shared.
No, this was shared. Someone else shared it.
How a handful of billionaires created the transgender. What's the next movement?
Brookie, let
She
me
would be
rotate you
really
out real
big on
quick for
TikTok.
Haley.
She'd be really big on TikTok if she would like go get a kayak and do like cute little videos around her place. Which, oh my god, those mountains in the background was so fucking beautiful when I saw
Echo?
that shit.
Yeah.
Check your Discord. I just sent you something fun.
I see it. I'll take a look at it. Brookie, I'm gonna rotate you out for Haley real quick.
Okay.
Oh, Haley. Yeah, Haley's getting some shit. Like, I saw Haley on the live, and then scrolled up, and that's how I found you here, Echo.
Ah.
Period.
Yeah. You dye your
Hi,
hair?
Haley.
Girl, I was like, I don't give a fuck anymore. Yes, everyone can blame me for this. I don't care. Call me a doxer. Call me whatever you fucking want. Take that, you dumb bitch, Martha. I can drop.
Oh, you got the tea, bitch. You had the tea.
I wanted to do it without names. So it came through a grapevine. It didn't come directly to Haley. Like, Haley did not talk to me about this at all.
Yeah, it's. I'm not even ashamed of it. I got called out for it on Muppets Live. I'm not even like water off a duck's back. The amount of people that say shit about me, I'm like, girl, where were you fucking when I was getting dogs? You were all in the comment section laughing about it. So take that.
And wait,
Anyway.
is this doxing? I don't want to be a part of doxing.
No,
They,
I mean,
no.
it's
not
well, they
doxing,
claim
it's
it's
all public
doxing, but there's nothing here that's doxing at all.
No.
Like this
But
is
it's like
this is the
publicly
basic thing.
available information.
This is the basic
Maybe
thing that
all I
you-
have to say is Haley gathered that bitch fully.
This is like basic
Holy
101
Haley.
journalism shit that I've had to learn in school and use at the workplace. It's just very basic shit.
Yeah.
And like, I don't think it's doxing either. At the end of the day, that's what they're calling me, so I'll run with it and go flat out. If that's what you want to call me, go for it.
If they think this is doxing, then they have to call like news organizations getting information.
So
Ooh.
she openly
Sorry.
confirmed that is her Twitter account, and she also openly has shared her Substack to people, not realizing her actual name is in it.
Yeah, and like, I think at the end of the day, we've got to remember, like, when other people were doxing our side of this argument, they were all in the comment section laughing, going, haha, you shouldn't have done that, you're a sir. Like, especially when all of my stuff got leaked, they were like, oh, well, you shouldn't have committed the crime, sir. And now they're all sitting here crying because Martha's, getting exposed. Bitch, bye.
Yeah.
The fuck,
Ew.
who cares?
This person has my legal name and being disrespectful, and I'm kind of sad.
Yeah.
Who?
This Cora chick.
Oh.
Like, why do we have the same name and you're being disrespectful?
Also,
I can
my
drop
name
back
is
down now for, I just...
Yeah.
I just doxed myself.
It's okay. My name is Chris Jones. If you want to go find me, go right ahead.
Oh no, y'all stop doxing yourselves.
It's kind of hard.
My name Beyonce. I don't know what y'all
I
talking
don't
about.
have a Facebook. I don't have other social media. I've been scrubbed from the internet. So
I was given from birth too.
I'm gonna let y'all know. Okay, my real name is Aretha Franklin.
Got it.
You're giving her Roberta.
My real name is Nsabonner. Make sure it's N-U-R-R, Nsabonner.
My real name is Brooke.
I have Martha's shoe
Corey,
size too.
but Cora. My name wasn't Corey. I'm Latina. Literally, it wouldn't be Corey.
Oh, and also the name I go by now, like in real life, is Elizabeth Salander.
Corey,
my
You go by
real
Elizabeth?
trans name.
That's my
Elizabeth
first name.
Salander.
Girl, that is my first name. Elizabeth.
Yes, Shambalaya Echo does.
Lisbeth, Lisbeth.
Oh,
Really, bitch? Your name is Lisbeth Salamander?
No, Salander.
Salander.
Not Salamander.
Why do I know that name?
My real name is Janelle Alana
If you
Coleman.
read, you'll know why.
Why does that sound like a
Probably
Pokemon?
why.
My real name is Elizabeth.
What if I don't read
Jade
the books that you read?
Brodeur. Good luck trying to spell my last name.
Tio Corey, I love it.
This is a prime example. You don't mess with the veteran community.
Y'all heard me? In case y'all try to find me, my name is Janelle Alana Coleman.
Ain't nobody spelling all that.
My name is Mike Hunt.
I want somebody to go find Lisbeth Salander and do some shit. I really want them to do
Divergent,
that.
there's only one real Slim Shady, and it ain't you.
Y'all, so I want to make it perfectly clear. This is why we take a stance against this type of shit. They call us the extremists.
Mm-hmm.
They call us the dangerous ones.
Is that Christy?
No,
Don't
this is an account that just
My
came
man,
in
Slim
here.
Shady.
An account just came in here and posted this.
And mind you, they've been going around saying all
that
kinds of
picture
wild
looks like
shit for
Christy.
weeks. They've been saying wild shit for weeks now at
This
least.
person has a history, by the way, y'all. This is not nothing new.
No.
Shambalaya wants to
any
see the
other
post about the
name.
Black Hawk pilot.
Divergent, you can take any
I don't
other
know if
name,
you know
just not
Shambalaya.
my husband, Slim Shady.
The real Slim Shady?
Just any other name, just not Slim Shady. Eminem is my favorite, like, husband. He was my crush growing up. That is my man.
Oh.
Eminem?
Really?
Yes. I always had a thing for white boys. Don't ask me why.
I mean,
That explains why you like my voice.
Hey.
I don't necessarily like dislike them, but
Not that one.
not that one.
So
he always looks
I'm gonna take a knee for that
dusty
one.
to me.
I mean, I was also like a Harry Styles fan growing up, and like a what's his name? Justin Bieber.
So this
Oh,
is
now
the
Bieber could have got it, but Bieber looks like the Bieber looks like a
I
stud.
loved Michael Jackson growing up.
Exactly. Girl, stud
Like
is too
physically, or just like to listen to.
I loved him. I adored everything. Like I was.
Okay, I'm
obsessed.
learning interesting things about
high.
Tom.
Right.
You know what?
He sexier.
He
But
would have
this was
loved
when
you.
I was a child.
He would have loved you as a child.
He
too.
would have loved.
Yo.
You guys know how I'm gonna sleep good tonight? I'm gonna sleep with a big ass smile on my face.
Yep.
After you post on Reddit, because I
So-
know you're all over that Reddit book. You get them to comment all the time.
So what makes this
That's my
one of the
journal.
worst ones? This is like recently a whole bunch of people unalived with this plane and helicopter crash. But she didn't just do this once. She copied and pasted that message and put it on multiple posts.
No.
Yeah.
Yes. Especially a memorial post of
Hello?
the children from the figure skating.
Oh my god.
Can you post that one up, Echo? Whatever.
Yeah, I saw that shit too. I was like, yo, I don't even like kids, but like, what the fuck?
Hello.
Jambola,
Hello.
can we not have a good time?
But yeah, if y'all
Jambola,
talking about
you're
fine
party
white
people.
team, if y'all talking about fine white team man, why ain't nobody mentioned Paul Wall? He not
Ew.
fine.
Ew. Yes.
Ew. Yes.
Juicy
You are
canceled.
disgusting.
No, cancel JD.
Wait a minute. Paul, are you talking
I
about
love
Paul
his
Wall, the
music.
guy from Fast and the Furious?
The
No, wait,
rap.
that's Paul. That's Paul
What?
Walker. Never mind. No, I'm sorry. I confused him with Paul Walker.
The
Italian
rapper.
Paul Wall.
We're talking about Paul Wall.
I
That's
just said I
Paul Wall,
confused the two of
baby.
them.
Paul
Italian
Wall.
hotel
It's
culture.
disgusting. Where did you get fined from that?
From Paul Wall, man.
I love his voice.
Hey,
So-
look at what
He
Echo
got a
has on the
fire
wall.
ass voice. I don't know.
I wanna close this out here in a few minutes because it is 1:00 in the morning for me, so I want to wrap it up.
I mean, it is
Um,
for me too. Stay up.
No,
It's
I got
12.
stuff to do in the morning.
I'll buy you a
Yeah.
monster.
I actually have to work tomorrow. Isn't that awful?
I'll buy you like
That's
10
disgusting.
5-hour energies so you can have like 50 hours.
You're
On
trying to
Saturday.
unalive me.
God said not to work on the Sabbath.
Trying to unalive me.
Let's
So,
just explore.
I'm
So-
okay with you working.
Energy
come on,
drink.
y'all. Hey, let's meet up and
Oh,
let
that's
Echo
okay,
talk
Jeff.
about that for a second.
What'd
So
you say?
This is
That's what no one
this.
is.
Oh, I'm sorry, Auntie Water. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. I was checking Angelica.
No, you ain't go.
I know
eating?
that's why I'd give you a minute. You know.
Damn, that was real big back of me to say. Can y'all hear me eating?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I'm
Okay,
eating
I
too. It's okay.
apologize.
So
It sounds
this was
good,
a
though.
memorial post because the kids were on the plane and they unalived. So Martha does this.
That's sad. You're pathetic, Martha.
She's
So pathetic. This is pathetic ass behavior.
She is
Those
sick.
are
This is
children.
an angry
What the fuck?
old lady.
Disgusting
Children.
ass.
A memorial child post.
I am disgusted at this.
And she
behavior.
screams about the children all the damn time.
Yeah.
Right? Like what?
It's poor babies.
It's sad. It's sad.
This is
This sadly, this ice skating thing was 2 hours from my house. They were at the U.S. Nationals, and the ice skating team that they were on out of Virginia, they said they were up and coming, and they were predicted that in a couple years they would have tried out for the Olympics when they got a little older. They were that good.
And she uses it to push the rhetoric. And if you're here for the full reading of that, she very much feeds off of it, not in a good way. And Tabby's coming up to warn us about factual language that we must be using. It is not Martha.
Yeah, Candace, my
Wait,
bad.
wait. I want to clear something up.
Disgusted by this language.
Hold on, Tabby, please, a second.
No, we will use
Give me
factual
give me
language. Her
give
name
me a
is
second,
Candace.
Tabby, please. Juicy, I dropped you not for Tabby, but because of the fact that you said that your Funyuns are crunchier than Martha's drawers. How dare you?
That is crazy. That's
What did she say?
She said, look in the comments. She said, I'm going to quote her exactly. She said, where is it? Sorry, I got Funyuns. They real crunchy like Martha's drawer.
Ew.
That's nasty.
Don't do Funyuns like that. Don't do Funyuns.
Yeah, what the hell, Juicy? Okay, I'm sorry, Tabby. I just want to get that out of the way.
I'm on a diet.
I was just pointing out that we need to use factual language the way Candace likes and stop calling Candace Martha. It's very disgusting that you're not using factual language like this.
Yeah, that's...
And me thinks it needs to stop. Yar.
Not me thinks.
Me thinks, mate.
Can we just like send a bunch of crackers to the
No, never mind. I don't want a parrot. Oh, actually, I got a really big parrot that doesn't like shoulders that I could lend her to put on her shoulder.
Can we just send a bunch of crackers to the GCs, like
Probably.
thousands of pounds of Ritz? No, we can't be that good to them. We gotta give them dry saltine ones.
They're going to be busted, too. The ones that nobody wants at the bottom of the
They gotta be
package.
crushed.
Nah, you gotta do what I did to my my wife's ex-husband.
Just so y'all know,
I
Martha
sent-
is still watching.
I sent him penis glitter.
That ragged motherfucker needs to keep watching.
Candace,
Yeah, I
if you
sent
want to
him-
come talk, you can come over.
Yeah.
Some gifts.
I sent him exploding penis glitter, and that it like as soon as he opened it, it exploded all over his car.
Oh shit!
Can we like do that? But
Best
like with a bunch
$40
of
ever.
trans flags, so it just like it's all up in their face.
Oh.
Since they want to say that we push it all up in their face.
Could you imagine Martha's like Kash Patel?
Me
She
thinks
becomes
that's a
our
business
director.
idea. Arr.
She becomes
Yeah.
the director of Canadian National Intelligence and uses it for a hit list like he has to get us all. That would be her. No shame.
Everybody has my address already. but no one-
Shambola, what about this live has been racist? Please tell me.
Shambola, your name is the equivalent of the name ShamWow. I don't want to hear nothing from you. Please.
She's a white woman. What the
Martha
hell are you
White?
talking about?
0 followers and 0 following.
Is that why?
Is it Martha White? You can't be racist against white people. I'm sorry.
Right.
You can't be racist towards vanilla gorillas.
Oh.
That's a new one. Martha,
Katie,
feel
I'm
free to
too
come
white
up,
to
please.
laugh at that.
No, you're not. You can use it. It's okay. It's okay. Once you guys colonize that one, I'll just go with smallpox settlers.
Can we call them like mayonnaise?
I have a ton of them. I have a ton of
she's
them.
indigenous. Okay.
Yeah,
And
I'm
nobody
indigenous
said
too.
anything about her being indigenous or anything like that. Candace, feel free to come up. If you feel we've been racist against you being indigenous, feel free to come speak about that.
Wait, time out. I need to call out someone. 1 second.
I didn't do it.
Are you
Don't
mad
have
because I
these
said your name
call
is the equivalent of ShamWow?
Tabby, is this you?
Yes.
What's that?
Uh-oh.
Is this you?
Uh-oh. Blow it up.
Yeah.
Yes, that was me.
So we debated because you thought the 4B movement was trash?
I think it's trash. It's transphobic.
Tabby has come a long way.
Yeah, my opinions have adjusted.
Really?
And grown over times.
Over time?
Mm-hmm.
This was November 21st, 2024.
Oh, that's my birthday.
Italia, are you making racial slurs?
Are you a Scorpio or
It's
You were
not
being
possible.
very,
Hold on, Tabby.
you were being very anti-woman on that debate.
Hold on. I don't recall because you can ask Echo. I rarely join panels anymore, and if I do, it's just to be a little chaos gremlin and have a little silly fun. So I think I was at the 4B movement. Oh, I remember that.
Yeah,
I
you
was
were
having
being
a
very
good time and having
disingenuous
fun,
when I
and,
called you
and
out.
I was laughing at some of the silliness that was involved in the 4B movement because it was being misconstrued and people were forgetting the actual where it actually started. And I was on a friend's panel, and I was kind of helping him guest host that panel, and we were just kind of like playing devil's advocate. So,
but you were being very disrespectful to other women that were talking about their experience, and you're being very
that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I called you out on it multiple times.
Yeah, I don't care.
For being
Girl, she knocking on your door.
Oh.
I don't care. I don't play this game anymore.
I understand, but I feel like you should know that that was not appropriate. I called you out, and you were making your transness as an excuse.
I don't care. I don't care. So now what?
Oh.
You don't care that you were being disrespectful.
I don't care that that's what you think. So now what?
It's not that. I'm sorry. What? No, you should care because you're being very disingenuous and very disrespectful towards other women.
Can I?
And as a trans woman, you're supposed to be sticking up for other women.
Together while we bring Candace to the stage.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm
You
not here
don't
for
care
that.
about other women's feelings.
I don't care about your opinions about my old opinions. I'm not here for that. So if you'd like to have a private conversation about it, cool, we can do that. If you want to have a call out live about me, I don't care. I won't show up. I'm here to have a little fun and laugh at Candace.
It is boss lady. It's Candace.
Can I say something?
How's your cat, Tabby?
I'm kind of very sensitive to the 4B movement because I am part Korean, so it's something that is very, very, very inspirational to me and means a lot to me. So I'm just a heads up, y'all, that movement is something that I hold very dear to my heart. And we need to be more understanding.
I wanted to ask a question. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I thought the pause was done. I'm autistic.
Oh, you're good.
Did somebody say that Martha is First Nations?
Somebody tried to say she was
Canadian.
Yeah, no, she's Canadian, but is she First Nations? Someone who said
like Indigenous.
She is. People are saying she is Indigenous.
As an Indigenous person, I would like to confirm that.
Hey, Martha. Candace. Please, gentlemen, make sure you get your ones out, and let's bring Candace to the stage.
Candace, please come up and confirm that if you are Indigenous.
Oh God, I hate her voice.
You guys are just mimicking my smacks. You guys are just jealous. No, Candace.
Sorry, Echo, for taking over your live. I just thought that was important. I was like, I know this person.
No, you're good. You're good. I allow friends to dress other friends. So.
Unalive on the inside.
I just find it hilarious that she thought she could FAFO around the veteran community and then think shit was
Why
not
can't she just pull up and say it with her whole chest? Like, I don't understand.
She ran. Candace ran.
She ran, blocked everything, took everything. She's over there scrambling. She's with Raw and
she started deleting everything after we called it out.
She's trying to figure out how to change her name because y'all done figured out who she is.
She's just burning her career right now.
Too bad Trump stopped. Too bad Trump stopped that shit.
Hey, if she wants to change her name now.
She's a Canadian.
If she wants to change her name,
that's right.
She can easily get with Christy, and Christy can give her some money, and then she can cash out her TikTok and cash out that money. She could follow the way I did it.
Oh yeah, you did it, Brookie.
What'd you do?
Get with Brookie. She has the whole system down pat.
Yeah, get with me, Candace, and I can help you out.
Candace is literally so freaking fragile, y'all. Like that.
You think if I
so
told
fragile.
Martha and if I tell Martha and Christy that I'm detransitioning, do you think they'll send me thousands of dollars to pay?
Yeah.
Well, you know they would. They'll give you $1 million the next day.
Christy, if you're watching, I'm detransitioning. Can you do a mutual aid live for me?
Oh, me too. Me too.
So
I'm
gonna need a boob job.
Now.
Oh.
I want to reiterate, this is why she's scared. So this is an article from Canada. Protesters clashed with attendees at Pax is gonna unalive me for mutilating the name, so I'm not gonna say it.
Kelowna.
Kelowna. Police investigate. So there was actually. Oh no, this is the actual video we found with something.
Yeah.
There is actually. Let me pull up the other article here. There is actually a legal precedence for a civil lawsuit for the shit that she's pulled.
So Martha was there?
Oh.
No, that one
No.
video that
Well, to be determined. We're trying to figure that out still. But this is a civil lawsuit in Canada where someone sued a creator of a Facebook group that posted some anti-trans stuff and calling drag queens groomers. So in Canada, there is a legal precedence for the stuff that she spews to be held liable in civil court. This is why she's scared. Because when we find out her name and we find out her information, she could actually get in trouble.
Nobody's doxing Chantel. Chantel, by the way, have you cleaned your glasses yet, Chantel? Because that picture, girl. Oh my
Wait,
God.
who's Chantel?
Nobody's doxing her. We're not doxing her. The name Candace we got is from her Substack that is no longer available.
Chantal, shouldn't you be getting scammed by Nate again?
Chantel, should you stop living in 2015? That filter is not in no more, girly. And it does not make you look good. You look pastier than my shit.
Chantel, you should try cleaning your glasses sometime, girl.
Chantel, I'm so sorry you got scammed by Nate. My Venmo is at
Your pockets is hurting, ain't they, Chantel?
And I need support because I'm detransitioning.
Hey, by the way,
I'm now
they're trying to
TERF.
dox
I'm now
my
TERF,
fiance.
and I'm detransitioning. Chantel, please.
Chantel's trying to
Walk
dox
it
my
live,
fiance.
please, sister. Please send
Chantel,
Galaxy.
Rookie,
Into water. Chantel's. Hey, Jay. Chantel is actually trying to dox my fiance in the chat. So yeah, go ahead, Chantel.
Hey, yo,
Oh,
Chantel, you got problems, sister.
She needs to clean.
Can we just can we do one thing at a time? Chantel, please. I'm trying to detransition. I want my penis back. Please send me $5,000 at Water Live on Venmo, please. Please, sister. Sing Galaxy.
Yep.
And I want my boobs back. I need another $5,000. Send it to Auntie Water. She'll send it to me.
Yeah, exactly.
She needs to use that money to get herself some stuff to clean her eyeglasses. Look at that shit. I mean, yeah. Oh, what's up, Chantel?
Hey, babe. Listen, I need the help. Okay.
Hey, I need $1,000 because it's going to cost me $1,000 to ship me a Twinkie from New York from Echo to me. So give Echo $1,000 and me $1,000, so then that way we can ship this and we can get this together. Because I mean, it's going to cost $1,000.
Oh my God, you're on live and not taking care of your baby, please. Go worry about your baby.
Wait, I have a question.
You're more
Brookie,
worried about
is that
your
picture you got up, Chantel?
Yeah, that's Chantel.
That's you,
Bitch,
Chantel.
what kind of filter you using? The one that's on your PFP and
No.
that don't look nothing
Actually,
alike.
no. Hold on. I'll tell you right now.
Cam up then, Chantel. Cam up.
Hold on.
Make sure you clean your glasses first.
Hold on. Yeah, Lake Boss Lady
Baby,
said
you
let's
got
not
one hell of
shame.
filter on that PFP.
Hey, Brooke.
Because that ain't
What's
the
up?
same woman on that picture. I'm telling you right now.
What's up?
You want me to fucking put your wedding invite on?
Sure. Put it up. See if I care.
We're all going to Brookie's wedding.
Yeah, we're all going to be there.
You know damn well that that is not me. And you know
It's
that.
not? Then why did you cam? Then cam up and prove this is not you.
And you know that that is a very
Not you
exploded
pivoting.
picture of me. So once I
So
get
it
this,
is
I will.
It
That's not a pulled up picture, baby. That shows your
you
whole
turned on your
forehead down to
camera
your
on
nose.
Andy's live by
I just wanna s-
accident.
So
You
I'm
know, it's
being
a very
told.
exploded screenshot of me.
No,
Yes.
baby, that
Hold on.
shows your forehead down to your
camera.
nose. And I'm looking at your filtered face. That's not the same girl. So what's
Yo,
up?
Hold on a minute. So I'm being
Pocket.
told that Martha says she was status Cree, which means she is legit
Gosh,
if she's telling the truth.
I know what's happening right now. I don't ever go live. I don't.
No, girl, we see your face. Yes, you should be gasping too. Like we are.
This gift club. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Can you guys see me?
I just told you what
Girl,
happened,
you're moving
girl.
the camera around. That's what's
That
happening.
is not true in your
Chantel.
photo, girl.
Right.
Chantel,
Your PFP is
Chantel,
not
it is
given,
completely.
girl.
Y'all leave my homegirl Chantel alone. She is going to give me $5,000 to
Stop
be
lying.
transitioned.
I have to tell the truth all the time.
Hi.
Hey, I love that filter. I use
That is
that
not
one
the same
too.
lady in that PFP.
Are you sure that's the same?
Oh
movie?
my gosh. Hi. Now you guys come up.
Oh, you want us to?
I got my cam on.
Did that person that sent me the
Not
news
you.
story? Thank you.
What do you mean, not me?
She big mad.
Yeah, don't be mean.
I'm talking about you. You're cute. I like you.
Ew, what does this go on?
Oh my.
Girl, she was on
Hey,
some.
quit picking
I'm
on
talking about
Chantel.
Trunky. I'm talking about Trunky. I like him. He's cute. He's
Oh.
funny.
Is that the one with the big forehead?
Yeah, that's one with the big forehead.
I mean, I
Yeah,
have.
Oh, that's a
yeah,
whole
I have
five
like
head.
My forehead goes all the way to the back of my head. Yes.
Hey,
Yeah,
y'all.
no, I do. I actually do. I have like a 5 head.
Chantel, you really
That
don't
is
want.
okay.
Oh, no, that's
Chantel.
not you. I was thinking of
Chantel,
somebody else.
honestly, that is okay.
I do have
Chantel,
a
you really don't want.
I
you
got
really
like
don't
an
want
18
Angelica to
head.
come up.
Sorry, Auntie.
Cause you're gonna look. You're gonna
Natalia,
No, I thought
we're
she
not-
was the one that
Natalia,
made
we're
that
not even
video
gonna go
with the
there,
big
and you
glasses
should
and the
probably
huge
stay on
forehead.
mute because we're not even gonna go into the fact of the amount of DMs that I have between you and I,
between you and I. Okay, pull them up then. Pull them up. Let's do
and
it.
between
Why would
you
y'all
and
be
Mel.
No, pull
DMing
them
each
up.
other? That's
Guys,
just
why
Pull
weird.
it
y'all
up. Pull it up.
DMing?
Run it right now. Come on. Show the DMs.
So
I
real
just don't
quick,
know
Why
why
are you
you
talking to
threaten
the
to,
weirdest people,
like,
girl?
out-
real
No,
quick.
I'm
Wedding
not. That's the thing. I'm not
invitation,
doing
the
that.
address and everything. Like,
Chantel's lying. Go pull them up, Chantel.
I'm not
Italia,
lying.
No,
Italia,
pull them
why
up.
are you
It's not
Pull
talking
them
gonna
up.
to
wait. Just let me
Pull them up.
Hold up.
have a conversation
Pull them
with
up,
other
bitch.
people aside
Pull them
from
up.
you.
Pull
You're
them up.
not the main character.
Real
Pull
quick,
them up.
I wanna talk about this article
Apparently,
that
I'm
was
the main
just
character
sent
because
to
I'm
me.
cute.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
Hey, Echo wants
Yeah.
to speak, y'all.
Real quick, I just want to talk about this article that was sent to me. A nurse from British Columbia, Canada, in a midst of a disciplinary hearing over derogatory anti-trans comment, has insisted that she's not transphobic. It comes down to that she has to do extra stuff because she is suspended of her license and undergoing social media training. There are repercussions to transphobia.
As a nurse, I'm gonna say that was deserved. I don't think us nurses deserve to be hateful in social media.
Wait, what?
I don't think that. I don't think that.
What
people
type of nurse
who,
are
I think
you? Are
people
you a-
should be. I think people should be like disciplined for bigotry in like healthcare. Like that's crazy.
Right.
I think
Definitely.
so.
Like
I
if
think
like
so.
everybody has the right to care, and if you can't provide like unbiased healthcare like to people, that's disgusting.
Exactly.
She's probably a nurse only
I
so
think-
she can get access to terrorize trans people. Let's
As
be honest.
nurses, we're also
Right,
public figures.
exactly. Like the
That's-
social workers back in the day, in like the 90s and the early part of 2000, it probably is happening now. Actually, like there was a big movement of bigots going into social work to keep like gay men from being able to adopt.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Chantel, messages. What messages, Chantel?
Hold on, Echo. What did you?
No,
want?
Chantel. What messages, bitch? Pull up the messages.
Oh my
Baby,
God.
she's
Why
not
are-
gonna
Anybody
know
that
what
knows
the
me-
answer is,
No.
Chantel.
I
Anybody
think
that
she
knows
was
me knows.
talking about
Hold on.
Brookie.
So Echo.
Echo, what?
Echo.
Echo,
Whoa,
what?
hold on, Chantel. Hold on, Chantel. Echo.
Is your name Echo?
No, hold on. Echo. Pax. Antiwada. Angelica. Nurse. What's the
I'm
main
not
way to
getting in
reach
there.
me?
I'm not getting in there. Chantel, send me a Venmo, okay? And I'll pick up for you.
The main way people reach me, Chantel, is through Discord, not TikTok. There's no message between you and I, honey.
Hey, I found a way that Chantel can recharge her bank account. She can do advertisement of a billboard on her forehead, and she can make money that she gives out to these people.
You leave Chantel's forehead alone. It's fine.
Not
She's
the forehead.
pretty. You
I
leave
like
her alone.
No, I
like
seriously got her mixed up with someone else who had like did a video. What's that girl's name? Where's Angelica? There was this lady who,
laughing, girl. Because the forehead thing reminds me of Auntie. It reminds me of when we were talking about New York. I have always respected your hairline.
Better.
always respected your hairline.
Christmas just keeps coming for trans people.
Oh?
This is Human Rights in British Columbia. Thank you for sending
Look
this
at
to
this
me.
hairline. Oh my gosh. Hi, there it is.
Listen, Chantel.
Oh, no, girl, you can't talk.
Hold on,
You can't
Chantel,
talk
hold
until you
on.
bring that proof.
Hold on, Chantel. So this is discrimination based on gender identity or expression from the Human Rights in British Columbia, where they outline all the details about it. She can.
Was that
fully get in
document I
trouble
sent you
for it.
earlier?
I don't know. Someone else sent this to me. You may have. I'm just
So
now
can we
sitting
move
back
to
to it.
Canada then?
Yeah. Canada and be with her?
Absolutely. You can move to Canada and come up here.
I can teach Candace how to kayak because, oh my God, she has like those beautiful waterfronts around her place.
But what if the bitch is
The
waiting for
mountains
us
in
at the
background.
border?
Huh? She's just right across.
I said, what if the bitch is waiting for us at the border
Don't
crossing?
give
Auntie,
too
what are we
much
gonna do?
information on location
Girl, I'll be
because
waiting
we're
for you
not
at the border
doxing.
crossing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, do
It
not
could
give
be
too much
like-
information on location. We're not doxing.
It could be like on Handmaid's Tale where we have to like get smuggled across. Like the snow.
As an illegal immigrant, I can't go to Canada.
Oh, okay. Well,
Girl, how are you a
Don't say that too
licensed
loud.
nurse?
Don't say that too loud, girl. They're gonna be having someone knocking at your door tonight.
Yeah, now that
First of all, how are you a licensed nurse and an
Yeah,
illegal
now that
immigrant?
now that indigenous people are illegal immigrants.
Are you
Oh,
CNA, LPN, or RN?
Answer that.
I'm an RN.
Hold on, Brookie. Did you just say somebody's been knocking at my door?
No,
Not
not
you,
you.
bitch.
Damn, you're just saying
Girl,
about
what are
you.
you on? Why are you like 5 minutes behind? Girl, what are you on?
Who keeps muting me?
Yeah,
Me.
Katie.
Until you pull up that proof, I'm
Will,
going
will you just tell Katie that you were talking to Brookie and not them so we
The
can move
entire
on?
thing
from-
is recorded. So Brookie,
So what?
did you just say somebody's gonna be pulling up to my door tonight?
No,
My
no,
door.
they were
No,
talking
girl.
about
Dolores
Is that what you said,
Oh
Brookie?
my
No.
God,
Yes.
they're
It's
victims.
not about
Look at
you
that.
right now. Just
Someone's
sit back
not
and
listening.
relax.
You're always making shit up.
Okay,
Nobody
then
said
No,
that.
I think she took when I said that she's knocking at your door. She took it as somebody was gonna pull up.
Yeah.
Okay, well, who
Yeah.
keeps
That's not what that
muting me?
means.
I
Girl.
already
It's
told
not-
you. I did. I said I
Nothing.
did. Bitch, what?
You guys
Crash
all
out,
huh?
have panels, but now you
Katie,
cut
I don't
and
think they were talking about your DMs. They were talking about Brookie's DMs.
No. They said no. She said Italia.
Nurse said that she was illegal. I said, you better watch out. They're going to have someone knock. I said, they're going to have someone knock on your door.
Right, exactly.
But
Yeah,
Italia, I'm talking about earlier.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
Antiwada, earlier she said that Italia, referring to me, there's DMs between her and I. There ain't no DMs.
She did say it.
But your name is not Italia. She's probably talking about the real Italia.
No, she was talking about me.
Oh my God. You're
Oh,
being
y'all been
ridiculous.
No, I'm not.
We're
You said
all
that was me and
ridiculous.
Athena.
That's why you
say
keep
Italia.
muting
She
me.
did.
Yeah, I muted you. Now what?
Why do you
Chantel,
keep
you're
muting
showing
me
no
then?
I even said I was the one muting you. I'm not
Yeah,
hiding it.
Auntie
How
Water,
come your
did you not
PFP
hear?
looks much older than you actually look?
Yeah.
Did you not hear? Donald Trump is trying to make indigenous people illegal, so now I'm an illegal.
Oh, that's right. I did hear about that.
Yeah.
You look a lot younger than your
Why did you just
PFP.
go about what?
Well,
What?
strictly speak, I mean, to be honest, he's trying to
Why are
do the
you
same
going
thing
to
for
an
black people
indigenous
by
people?
repealing the,
Now
trying to
we're going
repeal the
back to
14th
racism
Maybe
Amendment.
get off of TikTok, Chantel,
Bitch,
and read the
bitch,
news.
get down. You can't track.
Are you not listening?
Now we're going to racism.
Chantel,
Nobody.
you have to
Okay, you
listen.
can't track, girl.
Chantel, how we being racist towards you? You're a white tea woman.
Girl, you ain't tracking. Get the fuck
No
up out of
one's
here.
talking about you.
What? She was perfectly pleasant. What is wrong with you guys?
No.
She was really
no.
nice. She told me.
Auntie Water, she sat there. She sat there
We
instead of
can't
her being
even-
racist towards indigenous people when Nurse, a whole indigenous person, mentioned the fact that Trump is trying to make indigenous people illegal.
Haley, did you say? Hey, Chantel, since you're down there now, can you send me? Can you send us all a universe on the panel, please? Since you like to send those
Yeah.
to Aaliyah.
That O is hilarious.
Oh,
No, she's not gonna send
She
everybody.
realized she was in the wrong again.
But I'm cute.
Wait, how do y'all know Envy's name?
It's right there on the Reddit.
Oh, I don't know. I don't
Well,
care.
I'm not in your little Reddit
on the
thing.
internet.
No, well, I
They
mean,
see
also,
and then they cry.
Martha,
when we-
just come up.
she had a
Martha,
whole
come
little
up.
psychic thing. They pulled up the screenshots and everything of that.
Oh,
Is
here,
that
I
Martha
gotta
in
get
that picture?
Martha,
Hey.
come up.
Is that
Echo,
what she
Which
looks
one's
like?
Martha? Which one's Martha?
So
No,
none
you
of these
want-
neither
pictures
of
are
them.
Martha. She's in chat.
Oh, okay.
She's in chat though. I see her watching.
Come on.
Well, definitely not the young gentleman
Come on,
up there is
come on,
Martha,
Martha.
but it could be. No shade.
Come on, Martha. Come here. My dog.
Candace.
Here go.
Candace.
Here go.
Candace, I want to talk about how you took
Now
down
my
the
dog jumped on
Substack
me.
as we were reading it, and you're like, "It's not me."
Do you think
Oh,
if we
we've got to
flew
get Auntie Cookie up here and do the call.
do you think if we flew a trans woman ragdoll, and do you think Martha would retrieve it?
Look at Chantel. Thank you for dropping me, but letting someone
had an
no,
image of like a trans
Chantel,
woman.
nobody
One second,
threatened
one
to
second,
show up
one
at your
second.
house.
I'm gonna,
What'd you say? After you had the image of it?
I
I'm
just
gonna
had the
invite her
image in
up.
my head of the trans woman ragdoll on the end of the stick, like when you
Right,
play with
that's what
Martha
by the
swatting.
way, my legal name is
Wait,
Brooke.
everybody
My
mute,
legal
everyone
name
mute,
is
everyone
Brooke.
mute.
Everybody
everyone
mute.
Everyone mute, please. Chantel, I swear to no,
No.
Chantel.
I don't
Chantel.
care. I have.
Okay, I need you to listen and listen very closely since you are very idiot and close-minded. Okay, so when
Oh,
I stated that I was an illegal immigrant,
All right.
right? So
All
then
report-
Brookie stated
All
that
Chantel,
because
just
I'm an
listen
illegal
for a
immigrant,
minute.
all
because I'm an illegal. Chantel, are you gonna shut up? Are you gonna shut up? Are you gonna be an adult? Are we gonna act our age? Because
He's
I
having
have children.
pattern
Because
behavior.
Chantel, I have children, so I have the most patient in the world. Okay. Anyways, Chantel, thank you for staying muted. Anyways, I stated I was an illegal immigrant, and Brookie told me to quiet down because someone's gonna knock at my door because I stated that. Then Jade asked me, oh no, Auntie Water asked me, how are you a nurse and an illegal immigrant, right? So then I stated, due to the fact that Donald Trump is trying to make indigenous people illegal, therefore I myself, an indigenous person, a Taino person, will be considered an illegal and wouldn't be able to travel to Canada because I am Taino. Okay?
It sucks to explain our jokes to people. I'm just like, damn.
So no one
Why are
threatened
they
you that we're
always trying
talking
to act
to
like we're trying to
me.
show up to their house or dox them or something like that?
Am I able
Like
to?
they
Am I
are.
able to talk now?
It's their
As long
their
as you've been
fantasy.
using your listening ears, Chantel, you
Jesus
can talk.
Christ.
Am I able to talk now or no?
Were you
You're
using your
talking.
listening ears?
Well, you're not gonna talk to me like I'm one of your children because I'm also a mother.
Well, our children are smarter than you, so you're right.
I'm finna talk to you like you in a memory care unit, cause girl, what in the fuck?
Oh my God, y'all are so mean. Chantel, send me
I'm sucking up to this bitch, Auntie Water.
Honestly, so.
Get that coin.
Alright.
Hold on, I'm sorry, Auntie
Chantel.
Wada. I'm sorry, Auntie Wada. What'd you say?
I said, go ahead and
What were you
send me a
saying to me?
Venmo. I'm trying to detransition. I'm now a GC, and
I hate you, Auntie Wada.
I need support to be transitioned.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Honestly,
It's
like
water-
I honestly
it's
thought
water
that you were
live.
honestly on our side because of the way that you were talking to Jay.
Who?
Jay? To Jason from Philadelphia?
Yeah,
Cuttlefish.
Yeah. Yeah. So I
Why
honestly
would
thought that
saying
you were on
his
our
actual
side.
name?
So
You thought I was on your side because me and Cuttlefish had a pleasant conversation.
He uses his name on here all the time, so
Okay.
just don't
Yeah.
put
Okay,
it.
so she's not
don't
just
tie his
gossiping
location
freely?
into it.
I mean, I guess like I
says it all
can have a respectful conversation with Cuttlefish. I don't know him as Jay, but because he's capable of having a respectful conversation with me.
absolutely, and I'm actually capable of having a really respectful conversation with a lot of people, and you've
Me and
never
Nate have
actually
some
had
pretty
had
good
a conversation with me.
conversations too. Well, we can have a conversation. I'm not a crash out. I have pleasant conversations with Nate. I love to.
Well, this is our first time having a conversation.
Well, hi, my name is Auntie Wada. Some people call me Wada, some people call me Auntie. It just depends. Most of the GCs just call me Wada because they don't like the Auntie part, but that's fine.
Yeah, and I said, hold on, Auntie Wada, what did you say? And I gave him that respect.
Yes, Brookie.
Well,
Keep it
thank
up there.
you. It's very nice to meet you.
Brookie, keep it up there.
So Chantel was really nice and called me cute. Can I just make that mention again?
So Chantel, do you understand
And I
the
appreciate
concept of the conversation now that no one was talking to you?
What?
Do you understand that no one was talking about you? They were talking about me.
Yeah, the going to your door, that was the comment that Brookie was making too.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Get my
if
niece,
ICE comes
get
to
my
door
niece's
as
picture
long as-
down off of your
Listen, I'm okay if
I
ICE
just love
comes to my
Natalie.
door as long as they bring hot men.
Can we
dare
talk
you.
about Natalie? Natalie, I love that you're coming out, girl. I fear for you though, because you're in that country. Maybe Chantel can buy you a plane ticket and you can move up.
Y'all are gonna traumatize freaking Chantel by putting up the grifter picture.
That's a very nice picture of my niece. She is coming. Her loans are really like filling her out. No shade.
Listen,
Honestly, you guys actually aren't gonna traumatize me at all.
I actually do feel bad that you got grifted. Like
Yeah.
that is I don't agree with that, and I'm really sorry that you got grifted.
What does it mean to
Like
get
that's somebody's kind of scams you out of money.
Oh.
I don't think
I
was it
wasn't-
really
no, the thing is,
grifting
is
or
though,
was
like,
it just
hold on,
giving a lot of money to a person?
Hold on though, like I didn't grift anybody. Like
No, what I wasn't saying that you grifted. I was saying that he grifted you, or that you gave him money falsely.
Please don't misgender my niece Natalia.
yeah, but nobody
Yeah.
nobody held a knife to my throat.
Oh no, I know, but it's coercion. It's still not right, and I'm sorry that happened to you.
Especially as a
Yeah,
mother, kids
but-
are expensive.
Like at the
Yeah.
end of the day, like I'm still I'm a caring person, and like I care about the people who I care about, and I'm gonna
That's
send
fine.
like I'm gonna send the money to who I care about. You know, and that's
admirable.
What were you
Yes.
asking?
I can appreciate.
And I don't
But-
I don't regret it at all. Are you guys okay?
Look at the background.
I was being
Oh.
genuine.
You need them.
Come on. I
Your guys
honestly
are
was
welcome.
being
I didn't say that
genuine.
for Echo.
Fucking W Brookie on this one.
Hey, W whoever put that on Reddit, and I stole it off Reddit.
Oh my god.
You guys say I need to stay off Reddit. That's where I find the nuggets.
Oh my god.
But anyway, so you guys invited me back up.
That just took me out. I'm sorry.
Chantel, thank you for the compliment, though. I appreciate
James
you.
done.
Okay, breathe. Everybody
so
just
that wasn't
breathe.
So anyway, yes, John.
Wait, okay, we're not
You're
being
funny.
mean
I
to
like you. I
Chantel. We were
genuinely
just
do.
we
You
weren't
guys invited me
Chantel,
back
we weren't
up,
being mean
and
to you. We were
Post the
laughing
other
because of
ones,
the picture
Echo.
they put up. They
Post
put
the
up
other
a
ones,
picture and I
Echo.
just couldn't control it.
Those other ones, Echo.
Yeah, no,
She was
I
so
invited
excited
you
she
back up.
just couldn't hide it, baby.
Those other
Chantel,
two.
I invited you back up for the
It has a
clarification.
trans flag on the background.
That's so dramatic.
I'm just gonna drop since I can't talk. Since
Okay.
you guys
Okay,
invited
bye.
me.
Dude, you could have talked. There was like 10 seconds of fucking quiet. You could have talked. But, you know, keep making yourself a victim, I guess.
Why are you still up here? Go.
What cracked me up?
Y'all
Yeah,
are
I
so
mean,
mean.
we can't miss you if you don't get the fuck up out of our panel.
Honestly, that was me the other night. There was a guy flexing how much
Look
money
at that
he
sad
makes.
face she has.
There was a guy flexing how much money he makes on at his work. I think he stated that he works as a TNT salesman or something like that.
What the fuck is
And I
that?
was
Becomes a DUI.
and I'm like, as an ER nurse, I should be making more than a TNT salesman.
I like that one.
Girl, go into wound
Yeah.
care. I'm telling you, right?
Oh, whoever made these,
I don't know. She was like the first GC who was
You're
actually
muted,
nice to me.
Jade.
Why?
Go into
What?
wound care.
She's not horrible.
Traveling.
She's not
Traveling
horrible.
nursing is where
I
the
am
money
doing
is at.
traveling. I'm doing a contract this summer for at Florida.
Yeah, but some bitches don't want to travel.
Hey, I travel and I do wound care, so it's
You're a nurse too.
Traveling nurses
W.
make
Oh
a
my
lot
God,
of money.
Jade, I love your hair
You
with
could
those
become a
bangs.
traveling
Oh
nurse
my
and come up
God.
to Canada
Thank
and get
you.
hired in Canada.
Yeah, traveling nurses.
I have to. I'm a medical
I have
assistant
a,
currently. I moved from HTS to medical assistant. And now
Oh,
I'm working on getting my
Martha, just
LPN.
come
Talia.
up.
I love it. I
What's
love.
up?
See, this is what the GCs should do when they should talk
GCs?
about empowering women. When Jay just says that she's going to be doing this, moving up the food chain, that is great to empower women, to make them empowered to know that they can accomplish things and be successful in life, because you guys want the women to be successful. That's
Real
about what
quick,
empowerment's all about.
Well, if you ever decide to go into nursing, let me know. I'll help you.
Candace,
I mean, I graduated 5 years ago, but
Girl, fuck yeah.
Candace, I know you're
I love
still
it so
watching. I'm trying to wrap up the live. Please come up for some final thoughts. We would like to talk to you about your blog post there.
Why'd you delete it?
Girl, I tried to tell you, just pull up, girl. Just own it, girl.
Just come up.
It's okay if it's
For
you.
the benediction?
Just say it.
You said
Nursing
us
school,
trans
would you
women
would you do my my clinical rounds for me? Because that's the only part that I think I would fail at.
Thunder Martha won't give up.
Is teaching people.
You won't be able to fail it if you do your studying right. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
Martha, come up.
I just don't want to touch people. I would be a great nurse if I didn't have to touch them.
Then you
that's
gotta
why-
go into like the
Same here,
office
Martha.
management, like become a DON
I
or
know.
something.
Martha,
That's why I like being a teacher, because we don't have to touch the kids. Actually, we're not
basically
supposed
like-
to at all.
Making
Martha,
sure
Martha,
everybody's doing their
Martha.
job in the home.
Look, Candace.
I like being a
Um,
nurse, just not that we
hang
make
on,
$43 an hour. Sorry.
Candace, you go around this app, you spew a lot of hate, you're very vocal, you're very opinionated, you spread a lot of misinformation, you come for trans people. Tonight is the night that we clapped back at you, and you are scared, you're hating it, we get it. Giving you an opportunity to come up and have a conversation if you want. Otherwise, just shut the fuck up and go away. Plain and simple.
Leave us alone.
Remember, trans women or women, your bathroom, my choice. A women's sign is just a woman's space is just a sign. An executive order is just fancy toilet paper better than 3-ply.
If you can't handle the heat that you put yourself in, then just stop, honestly, because You're fighting a losing battle at this point, girl.
Right, girl. We don't
are.
respect you at all, but we might have an eensy beensy an eensy teensy bit of respect if you pulled up, girl, and owned it.
Yeah, just come on up.
I'm not the trans person that you want to be on the bad side of. Like, don't be on my bad side. Don't be on my radar.
Yeah, this is us making fun and being happy.
Before we end this live, since we have over 100 people in here, I do want to make a comment. The things I said about Echo were false. Those things I said those out of hatred. I apologize to Echo, but I wanted to do a public apology. Those things were very disgusting of me to say. So yeah, those were all falsely comments I made because I was angry.
Thank you.
Yeah, and the things I said about Brookie were all true. Every single word.
Okay.
I'm standing on business.
No, Echo, I've been waiting until we got like a lot of people around so they can hear it.
I appreciate you, Brookie.
Hey,
this
what?
person?
I'm wishing a what death? No, that wasn't me on.
Come on,
Reddit.
Grandma.
That was Courtney, y'all.
Sammy, you've been saying so much this whole entire live. Why don't you come up?
Yeah, for real.
Sammy, sweetheart.
Sammy, you've been in this live this entire time.
At least my twin came up here.
Sammy, sweetheart, I am. I'm one of the newest gender criticals. I'm detransitioning, and I'm going to find my penis eventually. Please send me a galaxy so that I can pay for my detransition, please. Thank
Why
you.
they get on to me about using Snapchat filters and all this other stuff? If you look at Sammy Sweetheart, that's an AI picture. Come on, girl. I mean, I love
I
that.
appreciate whoever sent me these 32 coins, but it's going to take a lot more for me to get my penis back.
Hey,
Girl,
Black
what if, like,
Pussycat.
I was gobbled up by the doctor or something.
No, cat lady, no. They said that they can actually use a little fat to make the penis like to do like a little phalloplasty.
That is true.
Because Cat Lady was talking this whole time too, and she ain't want to come up either.
Hey, don't you guys think that Martha is probably wishing that Trump didn't bring
she's
back
harmless. She just stays in the chat saying stuff.
They all got so much to say, but don't ever want to come up. Like, y'all just
They tell us.
No, I can vouch for Cat Lady. She's one of my regular. She's one of my regular chat warriors.
Oh,
really?
Yeah, she never pulls up. She never pulls up.
I don't notice her.
Yeah, she's been a mind.
She's a regular. She's fine.
Yeah, she's a frequent flyer.
harmless.
She's a frequent flyer. I've seen her in so many different lives, and she just talks shit in the comments.
I feel bad.
But why don't I recognize her?
Katie,
I mean, she's actually.
I didn't
like,
recognize you.
And she's
Can I get
actually
someone to
kind of
send
like
me
that.
some porn? I need to
You
add
know,
to
you know how you have that sweet cousin that you really get along with pretty well, but they just have like some really like hateful like ideas, so you like just steer the conversation in the other direction. That's how Cat Lady is. She's fine. She's good. Just don't talk about trans people or Jews because
Cat
Lady run the other way.
Cat Lady is like a mook. She's like a mook in a video game. She's like a tiny little thing that doesn't really matter, but like her presence is known, and that's about it.
PCs ain't the smartest people around because they don't know how an algorithm works.
No.
Y'all, I'm hollering. Water, you cracked me the fuck up. I've always respected
Auntie,
you.
are you going live?
No, I can't go live. I gotta work in the morning.
I'm gonna go live on Saturday.
I ain't going live
on Saturday.
You mean she wants to go live and fall asleep while she's on mute?
Angelica, can you go live so I can fall asleep on your panel?
No!
Angelica, it's your turn. Go live.
I was live already today.
I could go live and y'all could fall asleep on my panel. I don't care.
I can go live, honestly.
I'm not going live. What am I going to call it? Mayonnaise?
All right.
Because I have to be to work at 8, which is like an hour later than I usually have to be at work. So
that's like 5
Fabulous.
hours as it is. So.
Well, I'm glad you came on over, Auntie Waddell. I'm glad you had a good time over here.
Hey, Chantel.
Delirious, are you going live?
Yeah, I'll go live.
Okay. Everybody, if you want debates, Delirious E-Girl, give her a follow. She's going to go live.
she gets good ops.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
I want to join.
Oh yeah, she
She'll
gets
debate
good
you.
She gets some good crash outs.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Vidal. Ah, girl, I've not
Paisley-
seen you in forever.
There was no doxing Paisley. We've never released like her full name or anything, or her address or anything. So there's no full doxing.
How do we know
We
her
read
real name
a
is
public blog.
All right,
I swear-
I'll go live, guys.
My
Everyone
wish is
give me a
that
follow. I'll be live.
All right.
She's probably like, God damn it, Trump! Why'd you bring back TikTok? You should have let these Americans stay off TikTok.
Okay.
All right. Love you all.
You
Have a
F-ed
nice
and
night.
F-O, Martha.
Thank you for coming
Don't
out,
fuck
my
with the
friends.
veteran
Thank you
community.
for coming
Also-
supporting.
Also, I want to say, as a former GC, trans women are women. I realize that is the case now. My new name is Chantal Marie. I figure my old Italian name shall be retired. I am now Chantal Marie.
Oh,
Yeah, just remember, never fuck with the veteran community.
Joanne would be happy that you retired the Italian name.
Oh, you think I really retired it?
Yes.
I'm sure. I'm sure she's gonna have like a collection set after a while of different GCs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Love y'all.
Love y'all. Good night.
Bye.
Awesome.